انها لايف اوكي، بس كان اتاكد انا قاعد اسوي ستريم باي منصه. لايف ستريم في اي منصه. على يوتيوب بس اي قناه. جيمنج لاونج. هوم. ما ادري صراحه، بس ادري اني قاعد اسوي ستريم على يوتيوب، بس اي منصه ما ادري. ممكن مو قاعد اسوي بعد. خل تشيك تويتش. تويتش اوكي. السلام عليكم. اهلا وسهلا. ويلكم عماني، ويلكم يورت، ويلكم برندمنتو. ايه انا قاعد اسوي ستريم، قاعد اسوي بس تيستينج حق الستريم من هني. قاعد اسوي دبل ستريم اليوم، بس بشوف يعني يصير وما يصير. ستريم اوكي اليوم شغال زين، بس ما ادري شنو المنصه اللي قاعد ابث عليها. يوتيوب بس. انا ما عندي الا 3 قنوات في اليوتيوب. قناتي الشخصيه بيرسونال، جيمنج لاونج، تراكيب ما يصير تسوي عليها ستريم اصلا، فلازم تكون جيمنج لاونج. المهم شات السهيره والله قاعدين. ها انا طالب ريوق الحين، راح اتريق وياكم ان شاء الله. اليوعان لا يطالع الستريم، اليوعان خير يروح ينام. قاعد وصل صاحبنا. ازعاج يوم يمعه وازعاج. هذا وصل رايان، بقول له ها تبي تنضم لي الحين ولا تبي تريق بعدين تي على راحتك نأذيك. والله ما ادري شيء كلي شات على اي قناه شغال الستريم الثاني. اهلا وسهلا. welcome good morning Ryan. I'm already live. I'm doing a testing on the yeah this is the camera here. Say hello to Ryan. So yeah, so anytime you want to join me, come in. You want to have a breakfast and you want to join, up to you. That's okay.
Sounds good, man. Yeah, I'm gonna eat first.
Yeah, you should.
I'm hungry. Did you eat already?
I ordered, so my food is coming. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna do like a mukbang?
Mukbang? I don't usually do that.
No, it's like we eat while you're streaming.
Yeah. I don't usually do that, but I guess this time yes.
This time we can do it. Yeah. I agree on that.
You want to join me here?
I agree. I'll join you.
يلا join me.
I'll sit over there.
مكبنج. يلا هذا الحلم مالكم chat.
And then the chicken smash. Yes, you are the best. Makasih.
Yeah, welcome Ryan. This mukbang thing, they chat always tell me about mukbang, but I never know what mukbang is.
Ready to order?
I just ordered.
Alright.
Yeah.
My friend?
Is it the same chef as
بنبدل البثاث.
You're the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
اعوان نيمليس يرحبون بك. ويلكم كيرن. اهلا وسهلا. حياكم الله. والله قاعدين كلهم. So usually I do morning streams in Kuwait.
Yeah.
But my mornings here is middle of the night there.
Oh, of course.
So
Shouldn't you wait a little bit before the sun rises there?
well, it's my morning here.
Yeah, so for you it's the morning.
Yeah, it's still morning. I do sometimes afternoon, but today because I think this is the best time for me and you to be together, meet
Yeah.
you. So yeah, it's okay.
Good, man.
I try to like do it a double stream on YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah, all at the same time.
Yeah, dual streaming.
Is that possible?
Yeah, with this kind of with this.
Same, man. You
Yeah,
got like
well-
a full setup and everything.
Yeah, welcome.
Okay.
So yeah, this thing does
Market.
multiple streams.
Yeah.
You can add your Facebook, add your Instagram now. But I think you can with RTMP or something like that.
Yeah.
YouTube and Twitch.
Okay.
Yeah, from here.
That's
And
lovely, man. Did
yeah.
you bring this from home?
yep, I got this. I got my
See,
gear.
for your
Oh, you already have
friend,
it.
yeah.
Yes.
This
You
is
made a
there.
good choice today, man.
This is your favorite?
I normally get steak and eggs with
Yeah.
this one.
Two, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
I
But,
think I will try this one today.
they used to give like half of the egg, half of the avocado. So you had like a bread with a very small portion of stuff on top. But I spoke with the chef, and now they do like huge portions. So
Thanks
the,
to
the reason why it's such a big thing is because they had a chef 2 weeks ago,
yeah.
and he did like very big sandwiches. That's the moment I started coming here. So then the other chef did like half of it. I'm like, where's your sandwich?
Yeah. So this is actually not bad portion, no?
No, so this is a good portion, but
Yeah.
it was like half of it.
It was half
Yeah.
for same price.
But now this chef knows, yeah.
For the same price.
Yeah, so it was like one chef that was new that did way more.
Mm.
And then the other chef was like, no, this is not the normal portion. And I'm like, yeah, but I paid the same price.
Well,
Okay,
that's
see.
good. You can bargain also with that.
Of course, it's Indonesia.
Smoke apple chicken, one smoked chicken avocado egg toast, and one steak and egg medium rare. I want to make sure.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Makasih.
Sama-sama.
I will wait for you so we'll eat together.
You can, if you're hungry, you can start, man.
Yeah, I think
just order.
I appreciate this that you give me permission to eat.
For sure, man.
But yeah, no, I'll wait because better we eat together. It's okay now.
Of course.
But if I'm hungry, usually I would.
Man, you can
I would
devour
eat.
this right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, I know. Don't worry about me. With food, I'm always like, I'm gonna eat, guys, and I go ahead.
Yeah.
But now I'll wait for you, no problem.
Well, that's the funny thing here in Indonesia. I cannot read it.
Yeah, you cannot
Yeah.
because they know English. They can understand you.
Okay, I can
But-
try, but I cannot read it, man.
They can understand you, but they like having their own internal discussion chat.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah. So say our dream is to change the streamer. I want to change
Yeah.
me. So you are for them. You are the new streamer now.
Okay. I'll take over for today. No, it's good being here, guys.
بنروح ودي أقول صوت بعيد بس أخاف يطفي. Okay, saying the sound is a little bit far because I have one microphone. So
You can put it in the middle or whatever.
it's okay. Hang it.
But I think if you do it here, in the middle of us, how does it work? Like this.
I think you're
If you put it here or I put it here, we can do it in the middle, right?
maybe. Let's see.
Oh, it's like a magnet.
Yeah, it is a magnet. Oops.
You're fully prepared, man. When did you start all this?
Well, bit by bit, I started streaming with my PlayStation 5.
Really? Wow.
Because PlayStation 5, you can just add your Twitch account,
Yeah.
and then just with a press of a button, you are live.
Yeah.
And you can just start without even a camera, just because the controller has the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my beginning. And then I got like a webcam for PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Man, let's change.
Well, this is perfect, man. You guys cannot see the setup, but he's fully prepared.
Oh, I think most of them, they have been through the evolution of my
Setup
stream.
phase,
Yeah. And at one point, and then I got a laptop, and then I got a camera, and then so it was just slowly over 4 years of progression.
Oh, you
But
already done it for 4 years.
yeah, but
Oh, wow.
not IRL. IRL, I started maybe two and a half years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, slowly. So the GoPro, this I got maybe 1.5 years ago.
Yeah.
The microphone I just got less than a year ago.
Yeah.
So every time I can upgrade something, I would get it. Yeah.
No, it looks good, man.
This is not your usual setup for IRL streams. Usually, they have like a backpack. It has something like this, but not necessarily with a screen. But
Yeah.
it does the encoding. So basically, you've got the data coming out from here from HDMI,
Yeah.
going here, and then this encodes all of the data, which is the video and audio.
Yeah.
Encodes it, sends it over the internet. So basically, here you can have this device which has a SIM card, also Wi-Fi, so that it can bond all of that together
Yeah.
to have like a super connection.
Well, that's the thing
Yeah.
around here.
Yeah.
The Wi-Fi in general isn't that stable. So the
Mm.
fact that you can do this, but you already told me, is because of the upload speed, not
Yes.
the download speed.
So now you have here, you see, this is the bit rate. So we're uploading 3,000 kilobyte per second
That's pretty decent.
at 30 FPS.
Yeah.
There are 0 drops now, which is decent, yes.
Oh, I can tell you as well.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, not bad. 30,000 is like, I think they can get like 720 pixels
Yeah.
quality.
This
But
is pretty decent.
yeah, but if I wanted like full HD, it would be like I would need maybe 5,000 or 6,000,
Yeah.
which is my usual like quality. But 3,000 is perfect. I think I can also boost it. I can maybe try, but 30,000 is good, stable enough. We'll keep it.
I've been working here for like 2 weeks,
Mm.
and the Wi-Fi has been terrible. So the fact that you can do this, I don't even understand how. Because when I was just loading a website, whatever, I would wait like 20 seconds.
Yeah, the download, right?
So the download is very bad.
And the
so fact
browsing.
that you can upload, it's perfect.
And the browsing. Yeah, usually upload is fine. It's okay. For streamers, and even when there is, in Kuwait, it's the opposite sometimes. Like the download is perfect because people use it for streaming, everything, for watching videos. But when the upload happens, nobody complains except for streamers. Because like, well, what's wrong with the upload? There's something wrong with the internet. And everybody's like, no, it's great. No, there's nothing wrong with it. Nobody's gonna
We
complain.
always need things in life. We need things.
I think you've got a special message here.
Dat is eigenlijk mijn favoriete bestemming. Oh, wow.
What is this guy
You've
saying?
been there before, so that's in Dutch. Of course, you cannot understand. Holland is actually my favorite destination.
Yeah, this guy has been there.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
But
One year.
how come this is like purple and in Dutch?
Because he wrote it that way, and then he redeemed something called highlight my message. So
So we
yeah.
can see it. Oh, wow.
yeah, so he can, because if they stay
1
in
year
the,
ago it was all for data. It's like 1 year ago it was all cheap.
yes, yeah, no problem, yeah, yes.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
Thanks.
So he said like a year ago it was all cheap. Wow.
Woordelijk is cheap.
Right now it's not cheap. I can tell you that. There's a big difference being here compared to Holland.
لا تشغله بولا شيء تقني. معك ماي واحد؟ yes, only one mic. أول مرة صار استوعبت. ما عندي إلا مايك واحد, yes. But okay, the quality is good. So here,
You can see how hard we talk.
yeah,
So
and
I need
also
to scream a little bit. and then
no,
we
no,
hear each other.
I can boost it from here. Now I have here like all the audio. But that way they're gonna also hear more of the noise.
Yeah,
coming
the
from there.
surroundings.
Yeah.
I hear you. And that's gonna be picking up in like half an hour.
Yeah.
People are waking up right now. They're gonna do their thing because they cannot see it, but we have like a street in front of us
Yeah.
with a great view, by the way.
Yeah. This house.
I know. But the funny thing is, I think the house is owned by locals. Normally, like the beautiful spots in the villas are being bought by rich people. I can
Yes.
see.
The owners of
But
our
this one is completely owned by locals. But over there, you have the view over the beach, over the entirety of Kuta.
yeah, and you can see the sunrise. This is perfect.
Yeah, this is the place to be.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
It's a bit high up as well, so the sound and the noise won't come directly into your room.
And you have also this villa here. Do you see it? On the left side,
man,
behind the palm tree.
But that's new. I think that's Western people only.
Yeah. They're gonna move there, but I think these guys are not on a hurry to sell it.
So.
Yeah,
No.
they're like, let's keep it.
If they wait 5 years, they can be millionaires. Huh?
Probably, yeah.
And they completely deserve it. The locals should take a piece of all the fortune that's coming.
Yeah.
100%.
Coming with the what do you call it? The inflow of tourism, and especially in Lombok, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Because the thing is, a lot of money is coming in, but a lot of the Western people that are coming here are taking that money. If you go to Western restaurants, they charge you like 5 times the price.
Yes.
But the people that live here won't see those amounts of money. So for me, it's really important that when I buy something or do something, I know there's a local directly involved, so he will get the money. And it won't go to like someone who owns the entire place.
Yeah, yeah.
When I go to the hairdresser and I know the entire shop is owned by a Western guy, I will give my money to the guy who cut my hair. Like I will pay him double.
Yeah.
I'll say, this is for you.
Yeah.
Not in front of the camera, but
Yeah.
this is for you, because they watch everything, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's all about money from them.
Yeah.
For me, it's really important that the locals get the money.
Same with the, like when I was in Rinjani, like the porters and all of those others, they don't get paid well, according to some of the guys who were with us. Like the porters, they don't get paid much.
Yeah.
So there is a tourism, a lot of money coming in the country, but they're not getting their share, huh? That's what's happening, which is unfortunate, huh?
And that's the problem, because for them, the locals, everything is becoming more expensive because there's more money coming in, so things will become more expensive, and they need to pay more for the food or whatever.
Yeah.
So for them, it's a lose-lose. But if they can, if they can get a piece of the money flowing in, like for them, if they get 100K a day extra, which is like €5, it's a huge thing.
Yeah.
So I really try to live quite cheap around here, but use that money that I've got extra to give them tips directly.
Okay, I see. To spend the money wisely and at the same time responsibly with a little bit of, let's say, some form of awareness and ethics, right?
I try to pay everyone a little bit more. If they offer me a great service, like around here,
yes,
then I will give them money that's not going to this place.
Fair enough. Yeah. I would pay also more, like because for most of us tourists coming here,
not that much, man.
It's really cheap, right? And paying a little bit more, not out of, let's say, kindness, but out of like support for good service, is not bad.
Decency, man, because we used their beautiful country. We invaded this, so it's for me it feels like obligation to also give them something back. Because they're all so kind. Like I've never met people that are so ridiculously kind. And you have been everyone is smiling.
And you have been through most Asia, or like would you say you were well traveled?
Yeah. I've been to a lot of countries, especially in Asia, like Vietnam, Thailand, whatever. But nothing is like Lombok.
Lombok, huh?
Because if you go to Bali, it's already a little bit different, I think, because it's a bit more crowded. But around here, everyone is smiling, everyone is giving you a great time.
Yes.
Even though they don't have much.
Yeah.
And that really inspires me. Because they're very happy with limited resources, but we don't need the materials to be happy. Yeah. It's all a man-made thing.
It's in contrast with the lifestyle that we have in our countries, right?
And of course, they curated that because you will want to buy things. Like, it's a very smart thing, but in the end, it has nothing to do with the happiness of our soul.
True.
Nothing.
True. So
and you can see that here.
Yeah, and even chat, they've noticed, because I've uploaded some videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
And some of them are just walking and talking with the... I'm just walking and talking to myself. And the locals are very eager to... They're always like, hello, good morning. And they would want to get into a conversation with me.
Yeah.
And almost always when I'm walking from our place to here,
Yeah.
I always have at least one like interaction with the locals,
Yeah.
and they're not selling you anything. They're just
No, they just want to
yeah,
connect. And
yeah.
that's the thing.
Yes.
Yesterday I went to the circuit,
Mm.
and 3 guys came there for the first time because they were there doing a tour through Lombok, and they were like young kids. I think they were 18, completely obsessed with motorbikes. But they were doing like a practice race yesterday on the circuit, and they were completely locked in, and they were taking pictures with their own bike in front of the circuit and everything. You see, they were so happy, and they asked me if I could sit on their bike just to pose, and I think they took like 100 pictures, but they were so happy. Just because they could be there.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think I want to go to the circuit too.
Yeah, so yesterday was like an open day. I was driving past the circuit and I heard motorbikes cruising around. So I was like, let me check it out. Because back home I ride a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Which is freedom for me.
Mm.
My dad used to ride a motorcycle while he's still riding a motorcycle his entire life. So when I was a little kid, I would get on the back of his motorcycle. He would calm down, of course.
Yeah.
But then I started doing it myself when I was older.
It's a lifestyle, huh?
Man, it's freedom.
Yeah.
Of course, it's dangerous, and you really need to watch out, especially for yourself, but others as well. Like if my girlfriend's on my back, I'm not driving fast. But the thing is, it gives you the sense of freedom.
Yeah.
It's so fun to do.
Yeah, I can tell that because I wanted to ride a motorbike when I back in Kuwait, but I've seen from my direct family so many accidents. One of them my brother, one of them my cousin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like serious accidents?
Well, it was for me. I was young, and seeing that really affected me. It wasn't too bad, but the way it affected them, like the way it's like scratched their faces and their body, it looked bad in the beginning, but it wasn't really that bad. But still,
it's a warning.
Yeah, it is a warning. So my family, they would not allow me to ride motorbike. For me, I kind of accepted that I will never ride a motorbike. But coming here, I kind of
with a scooter.
I was like, yes, it's time here to learn to drive the scooter.
Yeah.
And the first week, it was just me exploring the south of Lombok with the scooter. It was fun, man. It was so much fun.
It's freedom, right?
Yes.
It's different. It's different, yeah.
I was explaining it, like how can I explain it, is that usually you are always on screen. You are always looking into a screen. Yeah. Even when you're inside the car, you are looking out a window. But if you are on a bike, you are in the scene. Yeah, so that's kind of very different feeling, yeah.
And it's also, in a car, you use the steering wheel to steer.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're on a motorbike, you use your entire body. So whatever you're focusing on, you will go to. Like if you're going through a corner, you want to look at the end of the corner because you will go exactly where you're looking at.
Yeah.
If you're looking to the side of the road where you don't want to go, just wait, you will go that way. Because everything is in sync with your body.
Yes.
And that's the beauty of it, because it's one with your body, because everywhere you're feeling to go to,
yes,
you will go to it.
True.
So it's like an extra part of yourself.
Yeah. Like I ride horses, and it's kind of similar with your seat. Like you control the horse with your seat, and it's the same thing with the bike. It's all about your seat and your balance. So I feel like, oh, when I do this, when I look like this, you move like this. When I do like this, we move like that. And
it's like a flow.
Yeah, it's
and
beautiful.
You can get into flow state. I'm just trying to read.
Yeah. So this guy is saying, "How are you, bro? Good morning," in Arabic.
Oh, good morning, guys. I'm very good. It's a lovely day. It's sunny. I have energy. I get a good sleep. You're burned out. Seriously, time. Get some wasted youth. Yeah.
This guy is beyond burned out, seriously considering retiring and catching up on my wasted youth. So that brings us to the culture of remote work. Like, would you say you are a remote worker now?
Yes. Yes.
And remote working is different than tourism, or is it semi-tourism?
It's kind of different. Of course, I still feel like I'm a guest, but I feel like I'm not a tourist because I'm living here for multiple months a year. So I feel like I'm part of Lombok, but I still feel as a guest.
Okay.
And I really want to feel as a guest because I want to treat the locals as it's their domain, and I'm here as a guest. So I want to give them something for the fact that I can stay there as a guest. You know.
I see.
So I would say I'm not a tourist because I don't really like the tourist things. I would not go to big tourist things with like a big bus and everything. I don't really like that. I want to
Yeah.
see the raw local environment.
Yeah, and that's kind of what Indonesian government is doing now. I don't know about other, but they're like remote working. They're giving them like a special
Makasih.
yalla, food time.
Sama.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we'll talk about this later. I get when saying stereotype Europeans, cold and serious. Wait, you don't know. On a fight when they don't have infrastructure for bikes in Netherlands.
Yeah, you see about Europeans and Dutch that are cold. Yeah, we get that a lot, and I totally agree with the fact that people think we're cold because we're very direct. It really depends on the person, of course. But if you go to Holland, have you ever been?
Yes, I've been.
What do you think?
I didn't build an impression because I only stayed maybe 3 nights. Yeah. And I was with my friends, so I did not connect. But it was very touristy in Amsterdam. Super touristy, yeah.
It's not Holland. It's a different city.
Yeah,
like,
that's
it's a different country within a country. Like,
yeah.
When I go to Amsterdam, I don't feel like I'm in Holland.
Yeah.
So it's different.
I get you 100%. So that's why I don't build impressions on.
No, I hear you.
On Amsterdam, yeah.
Well, in general, people are quite reserved. They're not really focused on other people. They're just doing their own thing in their own group. They're very direct, and it's not because they want to be rude. It's just the way we communicate. But I do think there are a lot of very kind and friendly people. But in general, people are a bit stuck. That's one of the reasons why I'm here. Because I was born and raised in Haarlem. It's quite close to Amsterdam. And you really feel like people are living the same week over and over. And you can see their inner fire is going out. And their frequency changes as well. Because they're only focused on what they don't want. They're constantly in the cycle of I'm going to work on Monday morning, working for a boss that I don't really like, or the work I don't really appreciate, and they will. The result of that is that they want to numb themselves in the weekend with alcohol, with drugs, with I don't know, whatever. So you see they're running from the life. They're not connected.
That's actually a very, very strong point. That gets us to what you're actually doing, right? We want to get into that maybe.
Oh yeah, later on. But this is just the reason why I really felt like I want to leave this environment. I love my home. I love my people. I love my family, friends.
But it's like breaking the cycle and trying to.
You feel like people are stuck there.
Yeah.
And when I get back, I'm going back in 4 weeks for 3 months, and it slowly catches up with you because you're even though I'm very aware of it.
Yeah.
It will get to you.
Yeah.
So when I'm here for like 4 weeks, I start to ease my mind. I start to relax. I start to enjoy life more. I start to feel more connected to myself. It's different.
Yeah.
It's really different.
I hear you, and that actually resonates with me. That's why we are here, both of us in Lombok, and maybe many remote workers are feeling the same thing, right? Most of them are stuck, even if they are in different places, not only Netherlands. They are like different places from Europe, even Asia or Middle East.
I feel like you have two different groups. You have people who are running from life. They were like, okay, I'm going to go to Asia to find myself, just to run away from what I have. And you got people that are here with a purpose. They know exactly, this is what I want to achieve when I'm here. And that's a big difference. Because you can see the travelers who are partying, who are just running around. And I still think it's a very good experience.
Yes.
Because I do think those people are being confronted with themselves and everything. But you also see a group of people who are deliberately choosing to be here. And you can really see those people are in a different mindset. But both can be digital nomads.
Okay. You met some examples from each of those types, right? Yeah. We're gonna focus because the other type is they want to be digital nomads, right? Like they want to be, but they really don't want to be. They just want to escape, right? That's the thing.
Yeah, and they would think this is the dream life because they saw it on social media or whatever. But the thing is, you will never escape your own mind. You will never escape your own fears. You will never escape your own problems. Like the problems that you have back home, with it like not loving yourself or having bad relationships or having no purpose, it will not magically change when you're in a tropical environment.
Yeah, you're gonna take them with you in your luggage, huh?
Yeah,
you're gonna pack them with you.
Maybe you'll feel like it's gone for 2 weeks, but the pattern will always come back because your subconscious mind is still programming.
Yeah.
Is still sending the same information.
Yeah. 100%.
So if you want to change something, it's not gonna be because you moved to a different country. We would like to think that way, but I know from experience and from a lot of people that I've worked with, it's not happening. You really need to change the way you talk to yourself, you think, the way you express yourself, the way you talk to others. Otherwise, it's not going to change.
I agree with you 100%. Let's start food, so before it gets cold.
Now you're getting a mukbang, but I want to see what they're saying. Otherwise, we're skipping them. Spending recklessly is the only way to avoid my heart. That's interesting, yeah.
This guy's a joker.
Yeah, I know.
من ذا اللي منور بثنا. This is Ryan, my friend from our guest house, and he's here today with me to talk about remote work in general, and maybe talk about some of what he do as a remote worker, because I think he's doing something very, very interesting.
Very interesting. Well, I'm not a legendary healer or something like that, but I do work with people and I optimize their health. Yeah.
I never said that. I know.
But still, everything that I do is related to health. Yeah, for sure.
يورت بس مو متأكد. نبي أحد يترجم لنا الموضوع. Okay, guys, find someone who translate. I'm not gonna auto translate for you. What up, Ryan?
Ryan.
Food time now. Yeah, food time. Let's have some mukbang break and then we continue our conversation.
Sounds good. And if you just put questions in the chat, I'm more than happy to answer everything because I'm an open book.
Yeah.
You can ask me anything.
Put your questions, guys, but be considerate, please. Yalla.
That's fine, man. That's fine.
So, I come to this place because Ryan recommended.
It's about to turn 8 o'clock. That's why I have these headphones.
Yeah.
They have a very strong noise cancelling feature, so I can block everything out.
I was gonna ask you, what's with do you listen to something all the time, or it's just for cancellation?
I usually listen to binaural beats when I'm working. There's specific frequencies that will boost your brain activity, or you can boost your parasympathetic nervous system, so you can calm down. Because everything in your body operates on a frequency, and your brain as well. And if you match that with frequency in music, you will get into that state easily. Yeah. More easily.
So you know about the strength of the sound, right?
Oh, for sure, man.
Yeah.
Because everything is frequencies. This table is just vibrating atoms. Everything is atoms. And our entire state of being is also a frequency. So you can change that when you're using external frequencies like music.
Yeah. And if you hear sad music, you will be sad. If you hear a very high energetic music, you will be super hyper, right?
Well, this thing, emotion is energy emotion. So basically, you're sending energy through your body, and when you go through a low frequency, like sadness or depression or anxiety, if you listen to music that's on the same frequency, your body will respond to it.
100%.
Yeah.
And what would happen if someone is has a playlist and it's a different kind of moods, like upbeat, down, and they will hear this random? What will happen to you? Will confuse your body, right?
Yeah. But I really think it's really important what you link to the music. If it's linked to a certain thing that happened in your past, like for example, you experienced something very traumatic, like years ago, and you heard a song during the time or around the time, and you will hear it now, you will go back to that time because it's still stored in your body.
So you will trigger this emotion that is very strong at the time, huh? Well, like a memory, it has memories with it.
Exactly, that can be heavily linked to trauma as well. But if you have a more relaxed, semi-sad song linked to a great period in your life, and you listen to it when you're walking here, you can feel amazing. So it doesn't really replicate the frequency, but I also think it's your connection to it. So that's both ways.
You hear that, chat? Some salt?
Sweet. Good for your body, man.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Electrolytes.
They brought both.
Yeah, I know. They're too kind, man. The people that work here are so kind.
Yeah, very, very nice people.
I know.
They apologize because I come here at 7 and then say, sorry, we did not open earlier.
Well, this thing, I used to come here at 7 a.m. like stip. But I know they're still starting because they open at 7, but then you still need to clean everything. So that's why I'm coming in at 7:15 because I want to give them some space to start. You know?
Yeah, it's like, oh, we open at 7 and these guys are here already.
I know, so I don't want to put that stress on them, so I just come a little bit later. For me, it's not a problem.
Yeah, even for me, like, I don't want to be sitting in my bed because I wake up early. I don't want to be sitting, so I just go for a walk. And I still miss the place. Like today, I walked past this place. I went all the way to the corner.
Really?
I was like, where is this where is this place? I keep missing it all the time, even though I know it's here.
How long have you been in Lombok? How long have you been in Lombok for?
Now?
Yeah.
2 weeks. I've been here not last Friday or Friday before that.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Well, it makes sense, man. Like, you need to find your place here, and then after a while, you will know exactly where things are. Because I went to the gym next to this place for like a month or 2 months, so I know exactly where this is.
Xenofit.
Yeah.
That's your gym?
I used to be. I was staying at a different place, and it was the same owner. So he gave me a free pass to Xenofit because he owns both. So, but
Australian? Or Spanish?
I haven't met the guy. He's like a big investor, or he's like a big company. So, but they own multiple things here, man. Like 5, 6 things.
The collective, this one?
Yeah.
Spanish? I heard that there's most of the Spanish people are investing here. I can tell from the paddle court.
So many Spanish people. So many. We need to catch up, man.
After food, no worries. Don't worry about chat. We are only having breakfast now. Inshallah, after breakfast, we're gonna like prepare your questions. جهبوا أسئلتكم حق راين عشان نسولف عدل.
Like I said, I'm an open book. You can ask me anything.
No, guys, don't ask him anything. Please don't.
Anything. I'm gonna regret that, but anything.
Yes. Thank God I have some mods in here.
No, really.
Oh, فيصل, welcome. Hi, فيصل. هذا ستريم المكبانج اللي كنتوا تحلمون فيه كاهو ياكم.
Can we watch this? Like when you end the stream, can you still watch it over?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like this is what I wanted because when I do on YouTube, Twitch has a community, so that's what's nice about Twitch. You have a community, so it's more interactive. YouTube is good for storing that media.
Yeah.
So it just stays there as an archive. You're saying Muhsin is a closed book. We are not used to honesty.
Is that true?
Of course not. There was a time when I do 2 streams per day. Yeah. I do morning streams and I do like afternoon streams. I can claim that I am the most consistent streamer, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, like I used to stream every single day, except Friday.
I respect that. When you're traveling, it's not easy to have a routine in check like that. Like, I think that's the biggest thing people struggle with when they're traveling around, because you change your environment every single time. That you have to adjust, and your routines are all over the place. So if you're doing it consistently, it means this is a high priority for you, and you have your routines in check.
Listen, chat, you are high priority. انتوا أهم اهتماماتي. Thanks, Ryan, for being giving me justice, because chat usually are not just. They always want more. This is the thing about chat. Always want more. Never enough. Never satisfied.
Those are people in general.
Mm.
Like if we didn't have that, we wouldn't have the society we have today. But it's also a problem. It's a blessing and a curse.
See chat, you are the curse.
And the blessing. You're both.
وصف لنا الطعم عشان ما نحسده. Okay, so how can we... Adri, I don't know how to explain the food experience. I'm not a food blogger. Like, I don't know how to
It's the same.
talk about food while I'm eating. I can just say this is nice, this is not nice. I like it, I don't like it.
It has high nutritional value. It tastes good. It's prepared with love. So that's why I come here every single day. Because nutrition for me is very important.
Yeah, so we're gonna go into this, some of your expertise and how you started into remote. How I don't want to go with how you started. Maybe jump into your expertise, because I think you have passion for that more. Huh?
I'll tell the full story because then it explains why I have the passion.
Because I think we have similar things when it comes to taking care of your health.
For me, like, if you have your values and streaming for you is very high up, my health is always at the top.
Number one.
Most important thing.
Number one, yeah.
Because you can have 1,000 problems, but the moment you're sick, you only have one. Because that's the basic thing you need to live your life, to experience your life.
And of course, aspects of health are now not just about nutrition and sleep, and you're talking about, for example, connected with nature, relationships, all of that.
Part of it, man.
People are getting into the neuroscience of it and the hormonal things, right? So it's a very deep thing, and
It's a big part of it.
yeah, many people need to actually be aware of these things, or they will probably need to coaches like you.
You need to become conscious of your unconscious. So you need to become aware of your own patterns, and you need to reflect on it, and then you can grow. But you need that. But if you're just following your subconscious, you will live through your survival brain, and your survival brain is not made to make you happy. It's made for survival. So it will linger for comfort. It will linger for easy life.
Yeah.
But an easy life will give you a hard life. And a hard life will give you an easy life when you're choosing it. When you're choosing the things to, like, I'm not saying that a hard life will give you an easy life, but if you're choosing the hard things yourself, it will make your easy life.
So you're talking about comfort zone, kind of comfort zone.
Like if you're laying on the couch or in bed, your body won't tell you, I want to move. Even though every cell in your body needs you to move.
Need to move.
But your brain will not tell you that, because your brain is like, I'm comfortable, I'm safe. Why would I change this? Because everything is wired for survival. Everything, every thought, everything. That's why we focus on our fears and anxiety and stress. Because if we focus on what's dangerous, it's more likely that we don't do it. So our brain is completely wired to survive.
So
but in this time, we don't need survival.
Convenience is a trap, basically, you're saying.
Yeah.
It's kind of a trap that many people are falling into, huh?
Comfort will lead to discomfort. Yeah. 100%.
You're talking about escapism and people escaping, and that they will realize that they cannot escape it, but they could be aware of what's happening, what's their problem. Or is it possible that they escape because it's easier to see and become aware of what's happening with you?
Well, you can never escape yourself if you're not confronting yourself. So that's why leaving your physical environment will not automatically change yourself. But at the same time, you're changing your environment, so you're changing your habit, you're changing your structure. So there's more room for change. So it's not a possibility, an opportunity to change, but you need to do the work yourself. If you're not doing the work yourself, it's not going to happen.
Don't you think that, like, I love the, like, shifting responsibilities on yourself, that because that actually pushes you to improve, right? Like, always saying that I can do better, I can become better. But doesn't that at some point becomes too stressful on the person, and then you're stuck in the same loop of being over stressed and chronically stressed? Isn't, like, this is one of the problems now happening, that everyone is just so stressed, and then adding into that more responsibilities can actually lead to a more stressful thing?
It's an interesting question.
Yeah.
Because yes and no.
Yeah.
I think putting the pressure on yourself, not being enough, not being good enough for the people around you or whatever, that will create a lot of stress. Even when there's no threat, your body will still think there's a threat because it's in your brain. That's the biggest problem in 2026. Usually, like 300,000 years ago, like a nervous system has like two modes. It can be in survival mode or it can be in rest and digest, like creation mode. It used to be like when you're walking through a forest and you hear like a crack or you saw a big animal, whatever, your body will go into survival mode to survive. Like your breath will become more shallow, your blood will start pumping, your digestive system will shut off because your body needs everything to survive. You become very focused, you're gonna analyze your environment. But the moment the animal was gone or something wasn't like the threat was gone, your body will go into relaxation. But the problem right now is things are constantly still there because it's not a physical thing, it's in our mind. It can be an email box that's completely full, a deadline for your job, a relationship that's not great. Like your brain does not distinguish a real threat in real life with a threat that's in your head. Your body responds the same type of way. So the problem is that we can constantly create something new. We can create a new thing, or we can overstimulate our system with like when we're finally at home after a stressful day, we'll open YouTube, but our body will just continuously see different images, different information, different kind of stress, and for the nervous system, it's all the same. If it's a real threat or not a real threat. So we never have the opportunity to fully come to rest. So I don't think the stressor is the problem, it's the constant stressor.
The constant stress.
Yeah. But we need stress to grow. You need resistance to build a muscle. You need to break it down first before you can build it. But if you're constantly working out, I think that's a good way to explain it. It's chocolate.
Chocolate, huh?
I think so. I don't drink coffee, so I don't know. If you want to build a bicep, for example, no, I'm okay, thank you. If you want to build your bicep, you need to put stress on your body. You need to work it out. If you do that like 3 times a week, and you eat well and everything, you will build muscle. It's a given thing. But if you do it 24/7, if you work out 24/7, you're only putting stress on your system. Your body does not have the time to recover. So you're breaking it down without it has time to recover. But if you're breaking it down, if your body time to recover, it will come back stronger. That's what resistance does. But constant resistance will fuck you up.
Yeah, will we reach a breaking point, huh? And many people are at the tip of breaking all the time, right? They're always at the tip of breaking, and they're just barely surviving day by day.
Because their system is always in survival mode, even though we don't need to be in survival mode.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing. We need to be in survival mode once a while. Our heart needs to beat, our body needs to be challenged, our brain needs to be challenged. But if you're doing it every single moment of the day, because your body cannot distinguish real threats with imagined threats. Like if you constantly think about your, like let's say you have a wife and there are problems in your relationship, and you're constantly worried about your relationship or your kids or whatever. That's not an animal that will leave. It's always in your head, so you can always come back to the problem. And your body can become addicted to the emotion. It will become addicted to the stress that you feel or the anxiety that you feel when you think about something. Because if it's familiar, it's comfort.
I 100% agree.
Even if you feel bad.
Yes, I agree 100%. Person want to be always, if it's familiar, it's fine. I can keep doing it because I know it. But they don't want to go into the uncertainty of trying to get out of the loop, right? Of trying to not do something like that.
Even if it's really bad for you, even if you're constantly trying to talk yourself down, if you have like bad self-esteem, these are all emotions. But our brain is addicted to comfort. So if that's the familiar state, your brain will be like, I want to keep that.
And that's the formula for being stuck, right? It's all part of the feeling of being stuck, right?
And you need to break out consciously.
And that's how people express it, right? If you you work with people and sometimes they express to you, right? Like I don't know, but I imagine like they talk to you like a person who is a professional and that they can lay out their problem to right? So when they express it, they usually use the word stuck, right? I feel stuck in life. And this feeling is like helplessness, like people need help, right?
Yeah, but the interesting thing is, I'll come back to what I'm doing for a job later on. If you're focused on the fact that you're stuck, you're reaffirming to your brain, to your system, that's ooh.
It's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You're only telling your brain that it's true. If you're constantly saying, I'm sad, I'm sad, I'm sad, your brain will see that's the truth. Because everything that you imply in your brain will become your truth. It's your lens that you see light through. So if someone would say, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, yes, you're right. So that's why, in my view, because you have like two views, if you focus on psychology, you can go back to your trauma and focus on your trauma and then try to figure out what happened and you go back to the problem. Or you can focus on what you do want. So you're gonna focus on the state of being that you want to achieve. Like for example, you're sick. You can focus on the fact that you're sick, or you can focus on the fact, how can I become healthy? Two different things, two different visions. I think both can have their strengths, but I really, really think that you need to know what your destination is. If you don't know what your destination is, you cannot form a route, a path.
Destination.
Yeah, like you don't exactly need to know like this is where I need to be in life, but you need to have a goal to reach for.
Yeah.
And when you're stuck, you can focus on being stuck, or you can focus on being free. Being stuck, you would just reaffirm everything in life because our brain will constantly search for proof. If you think I'm stuck, your brain will look for proof that you're stuck. If you're thinking, okay, how can I be free? Your brain will look for ways to be free.
I see, 100%.
That's so different. That's so different.
Focusing on the solution, focusing on accepting the reality, and then moving forward from there instead of, let's say, being stuck. But would you say that not many people have this kind of resilience to be like, yeah, I can push myself, I can, maybe many people, they just get stuck all their life, right? Can that happen? Like, because they need someone to come to them and tell them, you need help and I'm gonna help you. Like, is that what people are wanting? Want people, someone to help them, right? To get them out of their situation.
Well, they need to be open for help. That's the first thing. If they're open for change, they can change. If you're not open to it, it's not gonna happen.
Okay, I see.
But that's the thing in life, you don't have to do everything by yourself. And I truly believe that you will have your mentors through your life. That could be anyone. But I think we all need it in different ways. and I've always tried to do things by myself my entire life.
Yeah.
But I'm really learning that I can learn so much from people. So I changed my mindset to I don't know nothing about this world, and all of a sudden I can learn everything.
That's actually a
and
good
that
mindset.
mindset is made such a big difference in my life.
Yeah.
And that's the moment I started to help other people because I was open to the fact that I don't know anything.
Learning from anybody could teach you something, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, I will be learning from you. If I spend time with you, I'll be learning from you.
Yeah.
Like, that's how life works.
I hope you learn something useful at least. Inshallah.
I think everything is useful.
Inshallah, inshallah.
Like, either you will learn what you don't want, or you learn what you do want. That's it.
Either learn what you want.
If you learn something new for someone else, you either feel like that's something I want to be able to do, like a skill, or you learn something new of information, whatever. Or you're like, I don't want this in my life. It's the same with your parents. Do you have a good relationship with your parents?
Yes, I would say yes.
Yeah. As a kid, you learn things from your parents, right?
True.
But you also learn things like, I'm not gonna do that in my own life.
Yes. Also, yes.
But both things will shape you as a person.
Yeah, I see that. You see things that you want to learn and apply, and see things like you don't want to do.
Yeah, exactly.
To chat? Yeah. Like you see an example, and then you say, "Oh, I'm gonna follow that," or "I'm not gonna follow that."
Because I want to achieve something else.
Chat.
But the more time you spend with someone, the more you're gonna copy them. So if it's really not aligned with your own values and your goals in life, you think about it.
Yeah.
Most of my friends back home, I love them, but they're living a different life. There's no good or bad. There's not the life I want to live. And the more time I spend with them, the more I will grow into them. That's how neuroscience works. I chose my own path.
Yeah, and it's a, would you say remote work, part of it is a little bit of being sacrifice, right? You sacrifice the normal, would you say?
Yeah.
The normal life, the hanging out with your friends,
The comfort life.
The comfort life.
You really need to give up quite a lot of things. I think the image is portrayed so beautiful and you're free, you can work wherever. It comes with a downside as well. Like for me, this is exactly how I want to live my life. I'm very grateful for the fact that I can do this. But I also think at the same time, people should not romanticize it because you need to leave your friends, your family, your habits, your own culture, everything, because you're gonna go into a new state of being, and you need to want that. But your brain will tell you, no, this is comfort. I have my job, I have my income, I have my house. You need to let go of it. You need to let go.
Some people are romanticizing, because is it part of the actual, like, let's say part of those remote workers are, a lot of them are content, right? They create content, and what they do is they want to show you that they're living a beautiful life, but isn't that what they are doing? Like, is this their job? Like, you don't know what's happening behind the cameras, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you're your own boss, you can think of it like, oh, you're free, you can do whatever you want. But at the same time, you need to get them, like you need to self-motivate just every single day. When you wake up, you need to do your own thing. If things go south, if things go bad, you're the one responsible. If you don't have income because you had a bad month, it's all on you. Like there's no stability. And you need to do everything yourself. Even when it's Sunday evening, if you need to do it, you're gonna need to do it. So I think we as humans have a very strong will to show the outside world all the good things on social media. You want to show your perfect life and everything, but you want to know what's behind the scenes.
Nobody knows what's behind the scenes, chat.
And that's the thing, and we can come back like full circle. If you think that just changing your location or whatever is going to change you. It's not going to happen. It needs to be within you. And if you cannot find that peace within you, you're not going to find it anywhere. And if you cannot find it in your current job, maybe you can have more fun in another job, but there needs to be a difference within you. It's not the external environment, it's your internal environment that will create a different situation.
I love everything you said, Ryan. It resonates so much with me because I told you maybe when we first had discussion that I also felt the same experience of like so many people, like the young people, especially when you start, like now I have this job and then I have to do this for, I don't know, 20 years, 25 years. It's heavy, right? It's heavy. And then okay, you say, okay, we'll begin somewhere. Like let's start because everybody did it. Let's just be normal, right? And then you realize after like a few years of work experience that the equation is not really 1 + 1 = 2.
No.
Yeah, this is not the equation. It's not about you doing the work. It's not about you.
Humans and life is too complex, man.
Yeah,
that's the beauty of it, but it's not that simple.
It's not that simple. It's not about just like every place you have to adapt to the environment. And for me, the word environment, you mentioned it. For me, it's about you are in this place. You are in this environment, this office, this I don't know facility, and you're gonna spend there at least 8 hours every day, except the weekends. If you're not working, let's say shifts or anything.
It's a big chunk of your life.
So these people are gonna be, I don't want to say friends, but they're gonna be your circle of influence for a very long time, and you're gonna be you're gonna be part of the average of the place that you are part of. So if the place doesn't have the values of the place that you're part of does not represent what you believe in or your values, it's not aligned at all, you will feel that you will become less of what you think you can be.
And your heart will always tell you.
Yeah.
Either you listen to it or you don't. Your heart will tell you exactly what you need to do.
Yep.
But you need to have the courage to say, I'm going to do it differently. Because if you want something to change, you need to change. And that's what I aspired. I think you said, like, I'm going to quit my job. I'm going to do it differently.
Yeah, that was kind of, I think I'm thankful because the situation kind of ended up in a way that's the only thing that I can do.
Yeah.
And I did it, and I'm not regretting it at all. Of course, I sacrificed, but I did some calculations. Like not anybody can do it. Like I did some sacrifices because maybe a huge chunk of my income is not there anymore. So I had to adjust my lifestyle a lot without sacrificing the quality of my lifestyle. For example, the food that I'm eating, believe it or not, one of the best things that improved when I quit my job is my sleep. Because everybody think, oh, I'm not a morning person. I'm back to the thing, like people tell themselves.
Circadian rhythm, huh?
Yeah, they tell themselves, oh, I'm not a morning person. But in reality, everybody is a morning person if you are on vacation. Everybody wants to wake up in the morning and do, I don't know, whatever activity they have, because they realize that this is their time. They're like paying for it, so they don't want to waste it. On the other hand, when you're having a job, you're like, I don't want to go.
It's the internal resistance. It's different, and in the end, we're all built to live and survive. So our circadian rhythms, our internal biological clock, is wired to wake up when the sun's up. So it's an excuse anyway. But I think you raised some very good points that you need to sacrifice, but at the same time you're willing to change for a different outcome. And do you know for yourself what was like the final push for you to make it all different?
Final push to quit my job. Quit the job is basically the beginning of it. That I was not supposed, like what I know, I don't want it to be here. Some people tell me at the time, and I spent 1 year in my job telling people around me, I want to quit my job. And they tell me, okay, it's fair enough. But do you have something waiting when you quit your job? I tell them no. It's like, okay, do that, secure something, and then you can quit. And then I realized in this 1 year that as long as you are in this circle, it's not gonna change. You have to get out first. Then you're gonna see things.
That's the security thing. Our brain wants security. Even when you're talking to someone else, they are thinking of their situation like, no, you need security. It's that strong in our own mind that we're gonna portray it on someone else. If you're talking about something like quitting your job, and for them, security is very important, they will try to talk you into being secure.
Yeah.
Because not having a job, not having an income, and you can only live on your reserve for like 6 months, never do that, man. But if you feel like you're not happy, something needs to change.
Exactly.
It's like, is it security, or you're going to follow your heart?
So that was part of it, 1 year. But the final push was that, like for me, I always draw the line at disrespect. Disrespect with anything. Like I can be in any place and tolerate a lot of, let's say, bullshit. But when it comes to disrespect, I always have draw the line, and I can be maybe, I don't know, I can be angry, and maybe when I'm angry, and then it can be lead to bad consequences where I am at fault. So I know from my experience that like I know I can tolerate a lot of stress, but then kind of explode at one moment, and I don't want it to reach that point. So I decided, okay, now I'm kind of like a ticking bomb, and I don't want to
Explode.
I don't want to explode in this place because I have a reputation and people know me and everything. But once I explode, I will lose even my self-respect, and even lose my good reputation among the co-workers and the other and people around me. So I was like, okay, I can lose everything. I lose my job, but I will never lose my self-respect and also my reputation, because I think reputation is also something you build over time, and you can lose in a like moment. You know, reputation is something that very hard to repair if you lose it. So that was that moment when I thought that, yeah, I'll just quit. It was the best thing. I just did it like that and felt so much relief. And then after that, I started breathing. I started waking up in the morning super early.
Your heart is telling you.
Yeah, I was like, yes, this is not for me. And every time I went through different jobs, and every time I have a talk with my, let's say, supervisor, and they tell me something, I don't know if it's true, like but they keep telling me the same thing, like you are meant to do something different. And it's like, okay, I like that. And so I keep always doing something different, which is good, and also at the same time very risky, because I always ask myself, like, okay, how long am I going to just keep doing things? And this is kind of my worries, but I shouldn't worry too much about it, because I know.
It's not going to change it, man.
Huh?
The worry is not going to change it.
Yeah, it's not going to change it.
Yes,
Yes.
Your attitude towards it is going to change it.
Yes, 100%.
And I think it's interesting because you said there's disrespect. So it seems like respect is very high on your values.
Very high, yes.
If your environment is not in line with your value or your values, you will feel a disconnection. You'll feel your heart will tell you it's not good. But at the same time, I can really see, even without you telling me this, that respect is very high on your list.
True.
From the very first moment I've met you, respect has been all the way up there. So
True.
I can understand that if it's not, like if you're there for 8 hours a day, most of the week, and it's not aligned with your own values, it's going to create a problem. So I think it's very, very strong that you were like, this is not me.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
And I'm losing myself.
Yeah.
So then you choose your own path.
True. And yeah, so I would say this happened when I was about 30, like early 30s. My early 30s, I realized that. And the younger population are even more, let's say, I don't know if you work with young professionals, right? Mostly young professionals. And then they feel that from the beginning, right? They feel that in their environment and this value misalignment, they feel it from the start, or do they are not aware of it?
It depends, but what you usually see, if they're not free in their mind, they will never be truly healthy. You need to be free in your mind to access true health, because if you're not, your body will constantly be in a state of survival. Because it feels like, I don't want to be here, I want to change it. That's the exact same thing when you're in the forest with a predator. Your body will say to you, I don't want to be here because they're a threat. It's the same with your job. If your job is a threat, your body will constantly
You don't want
be in a state of
to
survival.
you want to escape your.
And we're not made to be in a constant state of survival. You can see with every animal in the kingdom, if they're constantly scared, they're not going to be healthy. It's the same for us. Our digestive system won't work properly. You will not digest your food. You will have like bloated things and problems with your stomach. It's all connected to the nervous system.
People stuck in survival mode and they cannot change the setting because, yeah, this is where people like you come in, because you are aware of these mechanics, these hidden, let's say, I don't want to say features, but what's underlying on the surface, you are aware of it. I am partially aware of it on my own personal level, but maybe you took it another step, right? And you wanted to help others also overcome these kind of hardships.
Yeah, so basically, I'll explain for a bit what I do.
Yes.
I used to have a lot of health problems when I was younger, until I was like 20. I've had multiple operations. I had severe gut problems, like vomiting blood even. I was sick for a year. I was laying on the couch for a year. I was in the ICU with throat problems. I had a lot of problems with my energy levels, also because I was sick for a long time. I had very severe headaches, like very severe. I couldn't do anything. So I've had a lot of different things. There's even more to the list, but I've had a lot of problems, and the moment you get confronted with that on a very young age, it will become a value that's really important to you. Because I've seen the other side of health, and for me the most important thing became to be healthy. So I went to a lot of hospital professionals and things, and the thing I really noticed that in the Western way of healing people, the people that are in front of you, the doctor, will always try to do best. He will always try to fix you. But he has learned from an institution that's completely focused on making money, because a sick person is a gold mine. Someone who's sick is a gold mine. So chronic problems is something that people are making a lot of money on. And that's a cycle. So I've seen so many doctors, but because the problem was more internally, it's not going to be fixed because of a pill or medication, because that will just reduce the symptoms, but it will create a new problem. So it needs a new medication for the next thing. So I think we forgot a lot of ancient wisdom in the healthcare system. We are so incredibly good at dealing with acute problems. If you have a broken bone, if you have a cardiac arrest, perfect.
Yeah.
If it's more chronic, it's so bad. And I've noticed that. So because I couldn't get any help, no proper help, I did a lot of research. I did multiple courses, education. I read like so many research papers. Like for the past, I think, 15 years of my life, I completely dedicated to learning about health. And along the way, I became a physiotherapist, I became a coach, I became a trainer, I became a lecturer. Everything surrounded, focused on health. I used to have my own practice in Holland, where I was a coach, physiotherapist, and trainer. But I really felt like, even though I'm helping these people, I felt stuck. Because it was the same thing. I don't want to wake up every single day, relive the same day in an environment that doesn't really align with me. So I decided to completely give up on my practice. But the thing I noticed in the time that I was being a professional in this field is that I was reaching and was doing so much more for people when I was coaching. And for me, that's the most fun part, because in the end, everyone is different, but our biology and physiology is very aligned. So our cells and our organs operate on the same way. And the thing is that if you honor the way that our body was built, you can create health in you cannot always create health. Like if you have a very big problem, I'm not saying I can fix anything.
Yes.
But if you really honor the way that our physiology was designed, if you really give your body the foundation that it needs, you can create health on a very high level. But the problem is, with modern society, it's not aligned in many ways with the way our body is designed. With
Lifestyle-wise, you're talking?
Lifestyle-wise, you can see it with your stress levels. Our body was not designed to be constantly in survival mode. The things that we eat, a lot of the processed things, is not aligned with what our cells need to function. Because in the end, it's all about your body needing to function. If there's dysfunction, there's a reason for it. Everything in nature has a reason. It's action reaction. If you have a problem with headaches, there's a reason why you have it and someone else doesn't. And if you go back to that very basic part of it, and you really understand how your body works, you can understand where the problem is.
Okay, so you mentioned a point important, that human body has a natural, let's say, settings, right?
Yeah.
It was designed to be in a specific settings, and then humans evolved, their society become industrial, lifestyle changed a lot during the years, and people had to adapt all the times, and while they were adapting, they were not fully adapted to the environment. It takes a lot of time.
It takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
But we've changed so many things
So
in a
many
short amount of
things,
time.
yeah.
Like, for example, you were talking about morning persons, right? We have a circadian rhythm. There's this internal clock just behind our eyes that is like the major clock of your body. Everything in your body operates on a timeline. Your stomach, your cells, everything.
That's working with the light cycle, huh?
Well, that's the thing. That clock is mainly set by light. We need very strong blue light in the morning to wake our system. Like our body knows it's day. We need to release energy. We need to release focus. We need to drop melatonin so we're not sleepy. Like everything in your body, even your organs, all operate with a certain time.
Yes.
The sun is the reason why the timer is set, because most of it is done by light. If we're indoor the entire day, our body does not get that input. And that's just one example of many things. There's no alignment. Especially in Holland during the winter, people are indoors the entire time. You have very short days. Because it's cold, people are indoors and they just have artificial blue light, which is a push on your system, but there's no balancing red light frequencies. Like there's a lot of things to this, but the main point is it's not in alignment with what our biology expects to get. And when you have a disalignment, your body will have a hard time keeping up. The problem is we're so good at surviving, we're so good at staying alive, that you can eat chips the entire month and still be alive. Even though your body gets nothing. It doesn't get the building blocks, but we still survive. Yeah. That's the problem. We can be healthy, but we can also be here and live. But are you really living your life, or are you just surviving?
Yeah. Are you just surviving? What's the meaning of your life? Are you just a hollow person from inside, just breathing and eating and digesting, or are you a person who is interacting directly with your nature? And
you have energy to live life, to stand up, and to have to can deal with resistance, because in the end resistance will make you grow. But if you're constantly tired and you're not feeling well, if you're not like energy is the most important thing.
Yeah.
In the end, energy is the it's like you can see it as your bank account. If you have more money, you can spend on more things. If you have more money, you can spend on more things. If you have more energy, you can feed your entire system with the thing it needs.
Yeah.
But the moment you create less money because you don't create health because you're not using the foundation, your body will not have the building blocks.
Yeah, you will be barely floating and maybe even sinking and suffocating, right?
Exactly. And you can still survive with 500 euros a month, for example. But life's completely different. So it's in the end what I do now. I went completely into the coaching.
Yeah.
And for me, you can see your health consists of 5 foundations.
Yes, thank you for going there. Yeah.
It's food, like it's nutrition, what you eat, what you drink. It's movement. Those are the most like basic and known things. Stress balance. The nervous system needs to be in balance. Circadian rhythm and sleep. Probably number 1 for me. And then you have connection with yourself and others. If one of these are not aligned, the rest will crumble. But if all of them are being fed, not even in the perfect way, just are being fed in the right way, you will create health. And you can almost always see when someone's sick, one of them is out of alignment.
Okay. Do you want to go through like just I don't know if we have more time with you, Ryan. Okay, so let's just go through those principles or not principles, let's say elements of health, okay? And talk about them briefly. So you mentioned first one is nutrition, right? So would you say this is simple, or would you say it's complex and people will when they go into it they will probably let's say choose what kind of diet is it good for me, and let's say they focus also on like when they become healthy, especially in Kuwait, they always focus on not the nutrition, they focus on the weight, because Kuwait is a little bit obese country and they all want to just lose weight regardless of the nutrition.
It's a different mindset.
Yes.
Yes and no. Is nutrition complicated? Yes and no. Did they make it complicated? Yes. Very. You walk to a supermarket, you have so many choices, so many visions, so many things. If you go online, one person will say you need to eat carnivore, one person would say you need to eat vegan. There's so much information that people are losing the plot. Is nutrition simple? Yes. We've survived for 300,000 plus years by just eating what's in our environment. Our bodies are made to eat what's in our environment. So if you're in Holland during the winter, you're not eating pineapple, you're not eating rice or whatever. We mainly ate animals like cows or whatever because those were available during the winter. We didn't choose like, no, that's not good for my cortisol level or whatever. No, it's about survival. You ate what's in your environment. Your entire gut microbiome adapts to your environment. So basically, if you just eat what naturally grows around and is around, that's already like 90-95% of your diet. So during the winter in Holland, I will mainly eat animal-based with things like maybe with some potato or whatever because that still grows. During the winter, I eat more fruits, I eat more different kind of vegetables. You still have vegetables in the winter, but your body is not focused on having your diet mainly focused on that.
Yes.
Of course, this is my vision, but it's really backed by science. And if you just go back to the way that our bodies operate, it's just about eating what's in your environment. When I'm out here, I'm eating more fruits. I'm eating more fresh things because it grows around me. That's what your body needs. I eat less meat and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But if you go back, if you just look at what your cells need, they need certain input with vitamins and everything. And then you can go really into the details of how many of vitamin B12 and stuff like that. And I can talk about that for like 10 hours in the stream.
Yeah.
But basically, focus on what's around you. And the most important thing is whole products.
Whole product.
Natural
Yes.
whole product.
Don't eat
Because
processed, canned, or like this kind of stuff.
You can once
Minimize
in a
it.
while,
Minimize.
but if you do like 80-90% of your diet, if you want to focus that on whole foods that nature provided and is not created by humans, you'll probably be in a very good spot. And you can optimize everything.
What's an example of this non-whole food kind of thing that people eat all the time? Processed meat, for example?
Processed meat is a bad thing, and that's interesting because they have like a lot of research on meat is creating cancer and everything. But if you go into the research papers, it's about processed meat.
Processed meat.
It's a lot like deli stuff.
Yes.
That's not meat.
The turkey slices and that.
Exactly, that's not meat. So they also try to make it very complicated for you. Then I'm going back to who's providing the food, who's making money. In the end, if you sell products with a lot of sugar, people will eat more often. People are craving food because sugars are almost as strong as cocaine for a brain. Like it's very addictive. We'll buy more food more often. People get sick. People make money off the people that become sick. It's like
sugar is an enemy, public enemy number one when it comes to nutrition.
Exactly. And if you go up the chain, if you go look at big food, I don't know if you're familiar with big food. Like there are a few companies that own the majority of all the food that comes out, like Kellogg's, Coca-Cola.
Yes, Nestle, those kind of companies.
Exactly. They have like very big impact on the food system. If you look at all the things that they produce, it's all processed stuff.
Yeah.
But they also have very direct ties with the pharmaceutical industry and stuff like that.
Trust me, I would love to go to the corpos, but talking about corpos always depresses me.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
For me, I know too much.
Yeah.
And there was a time in my life where it kind of got to me. I'm like, oh my God, the whole system is so devilish. Like, there are people in this world that are actually the devil.
Yes, 100%.
But the thing is, it's the same for your health. You can focus on what you don't want, or you focus on what you can do.
True, yes.
And for me, I know I can have a very big impact if I'm focused on the people around me. I can make a big impact.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it on a global scale. I'm not going to be happy. But for the people around me, where I see people really need it, I can make a big change. And I've seen that. Because if you honor your biology, it doesn't even need to be a very, very massive, hard change. But if you do it on a consistent basis, that's the most important thing. Consistency.
Yes.
Do it every single day. Try to aim to be a little bit better every single day.
So that's,
and you can create a lot.
So that's where kind of purpose comes in with what you do, what your life, it all comes together, right? This is where it comes together. You feel like what you do matters and making the world a better place. It feeds that soul, right? And the soul probably, I don't know where it comes in the 5 elements of the health, but maybe connection, huh?
Connection with yourself is really about your soul, your values. Are you aligned? Do you love yourself?
Okay.
It's really important.
We'll get into the soul right now, but I want to finish the thought of the supplements, the food, sorry. So it's very simple. It's as simple as it gets. Is you can find whatever is around you that's whole food, eat it, and you will be good. That's as simple as it can get, right?
Most of the time, you'll be in a better place for sure.
Yeah. So eat local.
It depends. Like if you have gut problems, sometimes you need to adjust. Like there are a lot of things that come with that, and I truly believe that eating in an ethical way. Like I do eat a lot of animals, but I always make sure they had a very good life. They're grass-fed. They've been outside. They haven't been in a cage. Because the better they have lived, the better it's going to be for me and it's going to be for nature. But I do eat animals because I have a very strong vision that if you look at the vitamins and the nutrients that are in, like let's say, red meat from a cow, or we talked about liver yesterday, it's so packed with vitamins. Even though as a kid you probably learn, if you want to have your vitamins, you're going to eat greens. But there's way more vitamins in a piece of liver than in this amount of cabbage or whatever.
Yeah.
I do believe there is you want to have a balance, because like you also have the fibers and everything, but at the same time, most things that we need is already thought about by nature. There's like one big intelligence. If we just eat that, like we've been eating meat our entire history.
Yes. So you're going into the discussion of the veganism and their argument, right?
The thing is,
about violence
I
and
think
that.
nature has thought about everything. And if you really go into what our body has been eating our entire life, it makes sense to still eat it.
Yeah.
And you can still survive if you don't do it.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about your hormonal system and everything, like it needs to have a balance, and it's been built to have that balance. It's the same with my neighbors have like 2 little kittens, and cats in nature are hunters.
Yes.
They go for mice, they go for other animals, so they eat meat. My neighbors give them like I know, like solid
biscuits or something like that. Yeah.
It's like the normal cat food. They have access to the food their entire day. They can eat the entire day. The moment I start cooking meat, they smell it and they're on my ass for hours until I get the food. They really act like they're starving until they have some meat. Because you can see they're built to eat meat.
Yes.
And in nature, it's eat or be eaten. And you can really see those cats are like, this is not the food I want. This is what feels good for my body. It's internally programmed.
Yeah, I don't think you have to convince me or chat about eating meat. I think we're all good. I think we're all good with that. But it's a discussion, right?
But I can tell you, there's so many good things in meat. That's basically my point. It's use a lot of steroids, you'll be healthy. But I can tell you, you will probably look healthy, but internally you're gonna create chaos, biological chaos.
Don't worry, he sells them. He's a salesman.
Yeah, meditation suffers from the same thing. Problem, doesn't exactly have a cure. It's chronic but manageable. That's the thing. If you go to a hospital, they cannot help you. They can do whatever, the medication is not going to change you. This has a lot to do with your internal way of producing energy. So your cells, you have your mitochondria, like your energy fabrics.
Yes.
Those are very important. You need to optimize those so you have more energy, so you have more resistance. And this is also really, you can do a lot with the subconscious mind. The way you perceive yourself, the way you're convinced that your body is like, will have a lot of influence on this. Those people can definitely be helped, but it's not an easy thing.
Okay. Chat, if you have more questions, I will take them toward the end so that we can talk about these little elements.
I think, but not sure. It's called in Dutch welke delenreuma. I don't know what delenreuma is. I'm sorry.
This is day.
Weke
delenreuma.
I'm not really sure. I'm not sure what I was talking about during the time. Yeah, so you always felt tired. So your body is not producing energy on a cellular level. In the end, everything consists is an effect of the amount of energy that you produce.
Yeah.
So basically, what I do with people in my one-on-one coaching programs is creating as much energy in your entire system so you can create health. Your body will have the resilience to overcome things. If you're sick, you can overcome it. Even with cancer cells, you see that when you have a healthy mitochondria, it's nearly or maybe even impossible to get cancer. The moment you have a damaged mitochondria, cancer can arise. So basically, if you have completely healthy mitochondria, which is very hard, you're basically it's impossible to get cancer, almost.
Yeah, and maybe you can also reverse. Sometimes if you do the right intervention, you might even reverse it because there are some cases where this effect is reversed, right? So guys, health, don't complicate it.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Keep it simple.
Yeah. Don't complicate it.
That easy.
Yeah. Just eat. Don't overeat and don't undereat.
Eat what nature provides. That's also a thing.
Yeah.
If you're eating what nature provides, if you're eating like a big steak with eggs in the morning, I can tell you, you're not thinking about food for the coming 6 hours.
True.
If you eat a biscuit for breakfast, within 30 minutes, you're like, I want something else. Even when you're still eating the biscuit, you're thinking about the next biscuit.
Yeah.
Because it's the chemicals that it produces in your brain are so addictive.
Yeah, the most common breakfast now I would say people have in the morning is a croissant and a coffee, right?
It's sugar spike. It's sugar spike. But the moment you spike, you go down, you get tired, you get foggy, and then you get hungry. With this, your glucose levels are very stable. And that's very important for your health.
So Ryan suggests for breakfast, you guys, meat, eat steak, eat eggs, and then you will be satisfied for longer time. You will not feel hungry, and you will have lots of energy over longer time.
Probably the biggest impact that you can have within a short amount of time. And your circadian rhythm, going outside. When the sun's up, you go outside, you see the sun. And when the sun is down, you don't want to be blue lighting the shit out of your face, basically.
Yeah, you don't want to be you don't want to be, because if you see the light, then your body will not get the signal to go to sleep, right? You'll not get the signal to feel tired and sleep.
Normally, you see it during the day. So your system will think it's day. 12 eggs.
With their mother.
But eggs are one of the most nutritious things on the planet. I eat a lot of eggs.
Same. I wouldn't give up on eggs at all.
No, it doesn't.
And did you notice here in Indonesia or in Lombok, I don't think this is in Bali, too many chickens are out there and too many, like everywhere, right?
I know.
Everywhere. Everybody sells eggs and I love it. I can't say I hate it. I love it. Yeah.
I bought like a big pack yesterday.
Of eggs, huh? I want to, today I'll tell them to get me the kitchen. I think it's booked. I asked them, it's booked. The other room up there. But no worries. Yeah. I'll tell them no worries. When this guest leaves, I will take his room.
If you ever want to use my
stove,
you can use it, man.
Okay, thanks, man. I make decent eggs. I'm proud of how I make eggs. Yes. So
I want to see this first before I can judge.
The eggs?
I'll give you a review.
Okay, guys. جاهزين? Yurt can tell you, I think I made them. You know how like I haven't made this one in a while, but have you seen how the Japanese make omelette? Like rice.
And they
yes.
cut it open and it's like that?
Yes.
Can you do that?
If I have I know how to do it with my pan, but if I get another pan, maybe it's gonna take me a few times to do it.
Man, because that's one of the hardest eggs to make, right?
It's actually, it takes a little bit of practice. It's not 100% like the Japanese chefs, but it's similar, right?
I've seen videos. You have like the chopsticks.
Yes.
And
they keep mixing it.
They
keep mixing it. Yeah.
But you need like a proper pan as well.
Yeah, I will try to make it like an rice. If not, it's still gonna be good. It's fluffy because what I do is I whisk the eggs, so it becomes very, very fluffy. And of course, butter is the ingredient. Butter. So in Kuwait we love food, man. We talk about food while we're having food. We talk about food. Maybe we talk about the next meal. Kuwait, we are. I would say most of Kuwaitis are foodies, if this actually is a word.
It's important, and that's why food is such a big thing in health as well, because everyone eats. Everyone is familiar with it. Everyone has a diet. Doesn't mean it's a good diet, but everyone has a diet.
Okay, chat. Who's gonna eat steak for breakfast tomorrow? Type 1 in chat if you will eat steak tomorrow. كيرن تقول مفطح. مو مفطح. Not rice, only meat.
And really think about it for yourself. How do you feel around 10 o'clock? If you still feel good.
Okay. If you guys wake up, I don't know about chat. البيض أرخص. Okay. Egg is cheaper. They're saying egg is cheaper.
Egg, minced meat. You don't need to eat steak. Minced meat is fine.
Yeah. لحم مفروم. زين يمد الغرض. Okay, so we can talk about food for a long time, but we'll go to the next one. which is after nutrition. We'll go onto the soul and the connection.
Change the setup a little bit.
Yalla.
A bit far away.
Yes, yes. Let's remove this. I'll take this one here. No, give it here. Put it here, put it here.
You'll get it in a second.
Bismillah. Well, this is the camera. Okay, perfect. So, you want to go to the connections and the soul and that part, or you want to go to the? We leave that to the end.
I can talk about that for a long time.
Yeah. So
we already talked about it a little bit, like
yes.
the values and everything. Like
yes.
For me, it's probably the most interesting thing out of all of them because it's something that you can always work on, always improve on, and it changes along your path. When you're 20, you have different things that you work on. When you're 50, it's going to be a different time. It's going to be, you're going to have different values. But it has such a big impact on people, the way they talk to themselves, the way their beliefs, their structure, their subconscious mind, because your subconscious is basically everything that you do, every choice that you make, everything that you do during the day is driven by something. And that's driven by your subconscious mind. So you have your conscious mind, that's things you can actually think about. You're like thinking, okay, I see the chat, you're reading the chat, it's your analytical brain. But your subconscious brain operates from like a automatic way, and it's been formed and programmed throughout your life. But it really controls the way you feel about things. Your emotions are very heavily tied to your subconscious. The choice that you make, the behavior you have, the way you respond to things, it's all the subconscious. If that subconscious is not in alignment of what you want to become as a person or what you want to achieve, then it's going to be a very hard thing if you want to do the opposite, but your internal system is not aligned. This is going to create friction the entire time. Like if you want to become a very healthy person, you want to work out 4 times a week, but your subconscious is programmed completely differently. Since we're like a child, whatever, it can create friction every single time you go. So what I do with my clients is work on the subconscious a lot, and there are different states that you can, there are different ways how you can reprogram your subconscious.
Like the mental image of what they have, they think too much about, let's say, the gym, relationship with the gym. Like, for example, they hate the gym, or they think of the gym as a, let's say, like the dentist, like, oh, I'm afraid of going to the dentist. This is the same thing.
It's your belief behind it. Because some people, you need to tell them you need to have a rest day. It's all about their belief system. Because everything that you do in life is driven by a belief. Everything. The fact that you're sitting here right now is driven by a belief. Every time that you start a stream is driven by a belief. That's different than someone else's. So in the end, it controls your life. But if you change your belief system, if you're conscious about what you unconsciously think about as a belief, you can change the patterns over time. And those patterns will create your life. Because your daily routines and your daily habits will create your future.
But to be able to do that, you have to kind of remove yourself from the situation and kind of see your life from up there, and sometimes you need some kind of isolation, right? You will be like by yourself and have time for yourself and really think about what's happening with you, right?
Reflection.
Yeah.
You need to become very aware of your own patterns. Because the moment you become aware, if you start to observe them without judgment, just look at them, then you have the opportunity to change. The first 30 minutes of my day, the last 30 minutes of my day, it's always just me. There's no phone, there's nothing else, it's just me, my breath. And I really try to observe my body. Not judging it, just observing what I feel. Have you ever heard about Eckhart Tolle?
Yes, I've read for him one book.
Yeah, Power of Now?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, I read it.
What do you think of that?
I think it had influence on me when I read it back then. And I think it helped me to be able to be more aware of. So I would say it had good impact on me when I first read it.
Yeah.
I read it 2000 and maybe 2010. 2010, The Power of Now.
Quite a long time ago.
Yeah, but at the same time, I was also I was studying in UK in England.
Yeah.
So I was
in the UK.
yeah, in the UK. So I was Newcastle, also very close to.
That's why English is so good.
Yeah, that's one way. But it was very close to Amsterdam. Newcastle is very close. Yeah. And at the time I had a kind of solo experience, because I was traveling. I was young. Away from my environment, so that also helped me to be also aware of my patterns, my behavior.
Because if you step out of your comfort zone, you will realize your patterns more than.
Exactly. Yeah, you will know yourself more, because if you are in one place, you always judge yourself in relation to the people around you.
Yeah.
But if you get out, then you'll have to try to redefine who you are, or actually know what kind of things you like. Maybe I like football, and then you go and do football and say, maybe I don't really like football. I just do it because my friends do it. I picked up reading. This experience probably is one of the most profound experiences for me, is to travel abroad at a young age and study. It really shaped me, I would say.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, but Rickard told you read This Power of Now, and also it helped you to kind of understand what's happening with your body, right?
Yeah. It's really about observing it instead of going with your own standard patterns of thought, because we're all used to thinking in a certain way, and we're also always thinking about the future. We're also thinking about the past, but life will never be in a different moment than the now.
Yes.
There will never be something else than this moment.
Yes.
The future doesn't exist. The past doesn't exist. It's a memory, or it's a projection. And you can really see that things like fear, which is a very common thing. We have fear for something. Normally if there's fear involved, you know there's the opportunity to grow. But your body's like, I don't want it. The moment we have fear, we're projecting something into the future. Because we're afraid of something that will happen in the future. Because right now, chances are like 99.9% that you're completely fine. So the fear is a projection to the future. If you have shame or whatever, it's usually linked to the past. It's already happened. It's not going on right now. But your brain doesn't know what's the now and what's the future, what's the past.
Yes.
But if you really focus on the here and now, if you're looking in the room, you can see the chairs, if you're really familiar with what's around you, you can come back into this moment.
Yes.
And then you can relax. It's a different life.
This is actually, I don't remember the last time I was in the now, but when I was in Rinjani just a few days ago, I was here and now. I was only thinking about the next step forward. Because if you think about how much longer you have to walk, it's gonna destroy you mentally. Because how much longer, how many hours left, you're gonna count it, and the time. Sometimes it's like the paradox of looking at the time. If you're looking at the clock, it's gonna move very, very slowly because you want it to move faster.
If you're in the sauna. And I need 5 more minutes, and you're already very, very hot. And you're looking at the clock the entire time. I had a discussion with someone yesterday. I was in the sauna, and I said that the more often you're gonna look, the slower the time is gonna be. Because time is relative.
Yes.
But if you constantly focus on what's coming next, you're also in survival state. You're not in the now. But time is a man-made thing. Time is relative. Because if you're doing something fun, if you're in a flow state, time is going to go so quickly.
Yes.
But if you're going to do a plank, 1 minute is going to be totally different.
Yeah, it's going to be 1 hour maybe.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like the way we perceive our environment and we perceive our thoughts, that's what creates our life. That creates the lens that we see life through. And when you're you can train your brain to become more observative. The moment you observe without judging it, you will be in the present. If you focus on your body is always in the present. What you feel in your body is in the present.
I think this is a very also big topic, and each element is going to be very deep. So, do you want to take a question from chat? I think they are nagging.
Yeah, no, come on.
So we have question. Where is it?
See a lot of things. This question, don't worry about us. What about mental treatments like pills and medicine? What order does it come?
So you have that question and you have that question. So which one do you want to take first? To you.
How do you get rid of burnout when you're unable to change your work environment and find alternative job available?
I think we just mentioned that.
Well, this is quite interesting because I mostly work with people who are overworked or have burnouts, whatever. It's very important that if you want to understand a burnout, people always talk about it that you're overly stressed, but your body is under recovered. Your body cannot handle the amount of stress because it doesn't have time to recover. People with burnouts are usually very stuck into that survival state because you want to change something that you maybe cannot. If you cannot change your environment or your job, like the word acceptance is so easy to say, but doing it in real life is going to be quite difficult. But there are always things that you can control. So shifting your energy from what I cannot control to what I can control is very important. Because you can do a lot of things for your health. Like if you can create more energy on the cellular level, your body can focus more on recovery. When you have more energy, you focus on changing things. So it's really about focusing on what can I do, and then building from that moment. And if it's really not aligned with your if your job is not aligned, and you cannot change it right now, there are still things you can do.
Let's take an example on that one. What would you say for someone who says they're burned out, and then you ask them a few questions to understand their situation, and they tell you they wake up super early, they go to work until a certain time, and then they go home. They, let's say, take a break, they take a bite, I don't know, go to the gym, and then instead of sleeping early because they are tired and they need the sleep, they would probably, I don't know, watch Netflix or any kind of show, or even go out with their friends and stay up till late, and then maybe have like 3-4 hours of sleep, and then to do that. Yeah. So would you say that's a starting point to something that they can control?
Almost everyone that I work with, they have patterns, especially when they're not feeling great. Patterns to run away from that. But also patterns that they're not even familiar with. For example, you go to your work at 7 o'clock in the morning before sunrise, and you come back and the sun has set. You've not seen the sun. The sun is the primal form of life. Everything that's here is because of the sun. Your cells get fed directly because of sunlight. Like, if you don't have the foundation in place, if your body does not get the input, if your cells do not get the input, you can never create health. So people with burnouts is really on focusing, okay, what can I control? What is my body missing? What is my body getting that it doesn't really want? You create balance within that. You can do a lot of things, especially with stress management, with nervous system tactics to calm it down, with breath work, with changing your thought patterns, being aware of it, being in the now, being present. The power of now is probably the most important thing with people who have burnout.
As a practice for the power, let's say, being in the now, would you say that now people want to go into nature and it's becomes something that a person must do that at least once a week, that you go and connect with nature? Let's say go to the beach and just swim in the sea, or take a walk in the, let's say, in a forest or a nice park. Is that a practice, a way of doing that? Is that one way?
It's something I would recommend to everyone, but especially when you're not healthy, when you're sick, nature heals. When you're going to the beach, when you're walking through a forest, it will calm your nervous system in a different way. So this is a very good point. Going for walks in general, if you're moving, if your mind is stuck, you want to move your body. Because nothing happens until it moves. Like, there's this psychiatrist that has studied medicine and everything, and she said in her book there's not a pill that I can prescribe to anyone that has a bigger positive impact on your mental health than going for a walk every single day for 30 minutes. There's not a pill in the world. 30 minutes, just a walk. So that shows how many things will get affected if you just go back to the basics.
That's kind of, I'm sure that the book, she's kind of maybe criticizing the global health system, maybe, huh? Because nobody prescribes that nowadays, no?
That's the funny thing.
Yeah.
She does work with medicine, and she's not against it, but she's really about doing things first that really needs, like, doing it in a natural way.
Yeah.
And yes, she talks about the fact that she only been taught about prescribing medicine. So yes, she talks about it, but it's not the book is more about what you want to do, not about the system.
Yeah. Because this kind of prescription is free, and nowadays they always associate the value with money. If something is as simple, and also sometimes people, they want to complicate things, right? They don't want things to be as simple as take a walk, huh?
Yeah.
They want the pill, right?
Yeah.
Some people give me the pill,
They
huh?
want the easy choice.
Yeah.
And that's the thing in life. If you're going down the easy way, it's going to be hard. But if you're going for the hard way, it's going to be easy.
It's a tricky thing, huh?
It's the thing in life, but everyone wants to conflict. If I'm saying to someone like I can, like that's the way they use marketing. If you're gonna take this medicine or this pill or this injection and you're gonna lose 10 kilos of weight within a month, everyone's gonna do it because people don't want to put in the work. But there's no shortcut to life.
This is a hard reality. This is a hard reality check, huh?
Man, there's no shortcut to life.
Yeah.
And the moment you embrace that, everything is possible.
My community is mostly gamers, so gamers always like to find the glitches. You are a gamer too?
I used to game a lot. I like a bit too much.
You like finding glitches?
Of course, man. Like, the entirety of my brain is always thinking, how can I make this as effective as possible?
Yeah.
But making it as effective as possible is different than a shortcut. Because you still want to have the same result, but you want to take the shortest way to do it. I think that's a perfect way of doing it. We all know Elon Musk, right?
Yes.
He said in the interview a long time ago, I think it was Elon Musk, I don't know. He said, like, when I have a new company or a new job, I want the laziest person in the room to do it first. Because he will figure out how to do it as quickly as possible. Then I will just put someone on the job that actually wants to work for it.
Yeah, replicate that. Yeah.
It's the same for me, always with school and whatever. Like, right now I found my passion. Everything that I do, I would do for free if I didn't need any money. But in school, I didn't have a passion. I hated the system. I hated everyone. Not everyone, but the entire structure of it. And I always looked for the way to make it as easy as possible.
Yeah, just get by. Get the C's.
It became harder for me because I made the deal like I'm never gonna open a book in my own room or whatever, and I didn't do it in the end.
Yeah.
But it didn't make my life better.
It didn't?
No.
Yeah. Education, huh?
Well, it's like I never had the motivation. My motivation was to do as little as possible.
This was you're talking about like grade school or after grade school?
Well, I hated school my entire life until I became like, I think 21, and then I really started to find my passion. And then I wasn't learning anymore. I was really looking for ways to implement things into my life. So I had a purpose. The moment I had a purpose, things came flowing. Right now, I'm doing research every single day. But basically, I'm learning. I'm in my own school every single day because I want to know more. Because I want to help more people. I want to help them on a deeper level. Because I have a purpose.
Yeah.
In school, I didn't have a purpose.
Yeah. School.
That's the difference, man.
Yeah, I critique education as well because it does not produce people who are make everybody live to their full potential, right? It just
It's also a long conversation.
yeah. I was just talking yesterday about it. It's about just making
a pawn of society.
Yeah, just to do the job for the work. Just that's it. Yeah, no, they don't want to. Education is supposed to be empowering, right?
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
They create a pawn of society. They don't create a healthy, happy human being. But just think about it, and I'm very glad I'm aligned with my girlfriend around it. So loud.
Yeah.
If you think about it, if you send your kid to school, and school is government owned, and the goal of the government is to have a society that works, and I get it, because they just want to have control and structure. They have a different purpose, right? And you can hate on it, but it's the way it is. But if you think about your kid, and in the first 7 years, if you talk about subconscious, like 95% is being written in the first 7 years. If a kid is going to school 5 days a week, just imagine what percentage of their upbringing is being done
By the system.
a system that wants to create a calm society and does not want to create a healthy and happy individual. I want my kid to be healthy and happy. So I'm not going to send them to a normal school, because I don't want them to be a pawn. I want them to be their own person. I want them to learn about their own thoughts and their beliefs and everything around it.
So you are for homeschooling or for different kind of schooling?
Homeschooling / community schools that are aligned with the same vision as I have. And I know for a fact, because there's something changing in the world, people becoming aware of this. You can see with the digital nomads, there's going to be a new generation. And I think people will come together to create a new type of system.
Okay. We touched on the education before that, on the passion, and the school, and the you mentioned the school education, you didn't like it, but you're glad you came to the passion and doing the job and the work that you like doing.
I'm very grateful, man.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful.
So for the people who are, so just to answer the question, the burnout, unable to change and find alternative job, what's the first step for them?
Focusing on the things you can control.
Yeah, see what you can control, and usually you can only control what you can do, your behavior, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices, right? And as long as you make those decisions consciously, it's gonna be easier on you. But if you feel like you are forced into something, you're more likely to hate it, right? Because like, I don't want to work.
Yeah.
So if someone says, I don't want to work,
if you're resisting it the entire time, your body will be in resistance mode. And that's the thing. I feel familiar with Stoicism.
yes.
That's really about focusing on what you can control. And if you cannot control it, if you cannot influence it,
It's not your business.
accept it.
Yeah.
Because you want to, like, your energy is a very valuable currency. You want to be really mindful of where you focus it on. So if you're in a burnout, you don't want to focus on everything that's feeling unwell or that you're tired. You want to create a very clear vision on where do I want to go? How do I want to feel? Because if you don't know where you want to go, you're only going to focus, like everything that you focus on will become your reality.
So to be able to break that and to be able to focus and put everything into perspective, do they need to remove themselves physically from their environment? I mean, like take a vacation and travel? Is that a way? Is that a thing? Like it's something?
It can be powerful as a tiny reset, but in the end, you need to find your way in your most natural circumstances.
Most natural circumstances.
But it really depends on the person. But normally there is much to gain in the way you eat, the way you move, the way you relate to yourself, the way that you talk to yourself, your relationships around you. Very often there's like a toxic relationship going on with or your partner or your boss or something with family that will drain you, because if you're laying in your bed, nothing is happening. You're talking about power of now. If you're laying in bed, nothing is going on. But if you have problems in your head, your body will think you're in trouble. So you will keep the cycle going and going.
And that's a chronic anxiety, huh? It's kind of anxiety, huh?
And that will drain your body. And that's something I've dealt with myself a lot. That's why I can talk about it. Because depression and anxiety was the biggest factor. Like all the things that I had, like with health issues, didn't come close to depression. Because if the fire goes out in here, there's no reason for you to do it. But I also know from experience that you can train your brain to focus on different things. And in the end, what you focus on becomes your reality.
shift your focus. So focus is a big word because now,
Very big focus.
would you say
Very big.
would you say that those devices that we have now, phones, iPads, tablets, these are devices that drain your focus? Does that keep you stuck in, or does it actually most of the time will free you or relieve you from stress?
No, it will feel like you're escaping something, but you're not escaping it. You're just suppressing it. You're reducing symptoms. It's the same with if you take a pill to reduce your symptoms. You're just pushing a ball underneath the water, but the moment you let go, it will come up.
Yeah.
And that's the same with all kinds of health problems. I truly believe that in the state we're in right now, and you can talk about the pharmaceutical industry, big food, whatever, I truly believe it's a spiritual warfare to take away as much of our authenticity as possible, like our internal strength, our purpose, our passion. And if you do things like this, it will take away your own personal strength. And the moment that's gone, you can be controlled.
And it will create conformity among the population, huh? They're all going to be the same.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I think the most problematic thing for a society is if you have all people doing their own thing in their own strength, because you cannot control that. So I kind of understand it why they do it, but things like your phone, even with the blue light from your phone, there has been research from the CIA and everything that the blue light keeps you addicted. There's a reason why the screens are so bright and so blue light heavy. It become more addictive. And with the dopamine and the scrolls, they know exactly how to hook your brain, but your brain won't have the same energy left for other things in life.
You say you are understanding, but I think I'm a little bit more, like I understand what they're doing, but I don't think I have room for very good faith with what they're doing.
No, man.
Yeah.
No, but that's the thing.
Yeah.
I can focus on what I don't want them to do.
Yeah.
Or I can focus on, okay, I see this, so I'm making this choice for myself to live a different life. And at the same time, I also use my phone and whatever, but I also am very aware of the things that are happening right now.
Yeah.
And that's the reason I'm also here, because I'm trying to find a way to build a house here.
Yeah.
Because the things that are happening in Europe and in Holland and the choices they're making, I see it. And I'm not saying I understand every single level of it, but the global picture, I can see it.
Yeah.
And that's not an environment that I want to raise my kid in. So I can either try to change it, it's not going to happen, or I can choose my own path.
Yeah, you can choose your own path. I mean, there's nothing wrong with you. You hope to live here one day, inshallah.
Yeah, man. I'm working on building a villa with my girlfriend. She's in Holland right now. She left 2 weeks ago. That's why I'm staying in Rusty Homestay now.
Ah, okay.
I'm going back in 4 weeks. But the goal is to have a villa here by next summer.
Next summer, inshallah. Did you find the land?
Yeah, very good friends of mine. Very good friends.
Yeah.
They started the real estate business here. They're gonna live on the same land as me.
Is it by any chance owned by the owners of the guest house?
No.
Okay.
These are complete new people. But we're gonna own the land. It's like 10 minutes from here.
On the way to
Maui Beach.
Oh, okay.
It's between Maui and Tampa.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful location. You have ocean views. But the thing is, in Holland, if you, I don't know what currency you use.
Kuwaiti dinar.
Do you know the
Conversion
to euros?
Yeah. 1 KD is 3.3 euros almost.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you think about that, if you want to buy a house in my hometown, you will at least spend 500,000 euros.
A home that is built.
A build and everything.
Yeah.
You still need to pay property taxes, so you don't really own it in the end.
And how much is that,
Here,
property tax?
I'm not completely sure, but it's
Annually you pay it or one time?
No, it's back home. You need to pay it every single year.
Every year.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So you never really own it anyway. You're going to pay 500,000. That's €500,000. Around here, I can build my dream villa 100 square meters with like a second floor on top of it with a pool with ocean view.
100,000?
Not even.
Less?
It's about 80 to 100.
Let's say 100.
I can build a very beautiful bathroom in my hometown.
Man,
And here I can have my dream villa. 100,000 euros is still a lot of money, but there's no comparison, man.
the owners of the house, they thought I'm like into real estate. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I may, who knows, I might buy one. It's like, okay, come, let's look at our location. So they have another guest house.
Yeah, I know, that's the opposite too.
Yeah. So I don't know if you've been there. You've been there?
I haven't been there, but I know where it is.
Yeah. So it's just up the hill there, very close by. But just go up the hill, and I think what's the unit for their
Alright.
ara, right? It's like 1 ara is 10,000 is 1,000 square meter, right?
Yeah.
So they said they had 20, so that's 2,000 square meter.
It's a big land.
Yeah.
How much?
I will say like, okay, I'll get 10, 1,000 square meter. She said it's going to be 1.5 billion IDR. I think I did the conversion. It's about, I would say 90,000 euros maybe.
Because I'm quite into it right now. 70,000.
Yeah.
So yeah, my land is roughly the same.
Mm.
The thing that's really important for me and why I'm going for this one
Yeah.
is because of the community that we're creating. It's quite a big land, but the entire goal is, and friends of mine are buying land right now.
So you want to know your neighbors and have a good community.
People with the same mindset.
Yeah.
They're gonna build a sports and wellness center. They're gonna build a
School maybe.
cafe and
Yeah.
things. Not a school yet, but they're gonna have like paddle courts. Like it's gonna be one like little town
Yeah.
on the mountains, on a peaceful place with ocean views. I can show you a picture in a minute. And it has such a like. I wasn't even planning on doing this, and I've known about the entire project for a long time because I know them for a while. Those are like very good friends of mine. And the moment I stood there with my girlfriend, we looked at each other and were like, this is what we need to do. And man, I can show you this land. It's ridiculous.
Sure, you can. It's not very far, right? It's like maybe 15 minutes.
10, 15 minutes.
10, 15 minutes.
Yeah. I'll show you a video right now.
Show me video, please.
Yeah, I can try to show them.
Chat, exciting.
So that's why a good friend of mine was here 2 weeks ago. He saw the land. He has a home in Holland, and he's trying to buy it right now. He's going through the process right now because he's like, this is what I want, especially in a time where things are shaky in Europe.
Yes.
Sorry for this.
No, it's okay.
It's all good.
It's all right.
See,
No disturbance.
you can always come in. You can always come
No disturbing.
I think I disturb you guys.
No, it's
No,
okay.
you can always come.
Is he in Asian country? Yes, I'm in Indonesia, in Lombok, the country, the island of Lombok. Beautiful. You're saying perfect plan.
Like, yeah, it's really. I wasn't even planning this, but just envisioning myself because the connection, the community is so important to me, and the people are going to be around me are all on the same wavelength. That's.
Did you like? If I am going through this, and you've been through this, I don't know for how long now. Yeah, show me first.
Yeah, no, it needs to load. Yeah.
So, you need to go through some legal stuff, right? Like, what's the legal stuff is not very complicated.
It's not very complicated because now I know for my friends and they do everything for me.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. They take care of everything, even with the build. If you want to build something, they're gonna manage it. Just pay them a fee and they manage it because they know how to do it.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be, my good friend's gonna build next to me, so I know he's gonna be focused on this. You know?
Yes.
But the thing is, you can never completely own anything in Indonesia. It's a lease. It's like 80 or 90 years you can extend it. And somewhere in that period of time, you need to sell it or put it on a new name. But you're not going to be in 90 years.
Yeah.
It's quite impossible.
Yeah.
The thing you do is you open a PTPMA.
That's a
PTPMA
company?
is a company, so you open a company here.
Yeah.
It's not that expensive, but you need something that has your name on it. Then you can buy land, will have the certificates, and it will be on the name of your company. But if something happens to you or whatever, it's on your name. People also put it on the name of a local, and then you own it. But the moment you die or whatever, your family has no rights to it.
Okay.
This way, it's yours.
Because
You can sell it,
because
you can buy
it's
it.
property of the company which is in your name.
Your property.
Yeah.
But you don't need to be a local. You don't need to be a resident or whatever. So basically, you can own it for like 80, 90 years, and then you can sell it. Or you need to put it onto a new name, or like your son or whatever. But you need to do something with it. It's a smart idea because they don't want someone owning the land and not touching it ever again. They want to be able to control it. But in the end, if you're going to look, like if you're focusing on Holland, you still need to pay property taxes. If you want to have like to change something in your garden with like a new build, you need to have a certificate as well. Like you never really own it.
Yeah.
It's the same here, but here if you pay for taxes, you can do whatever.
They have tax too? For not income, but for the property, no?
Well, no, you only pay a fee when you buy the land. That's it.
And
it's
what?
Like
so you're thinking about owning it for you to actually live here?
Yeah. So for me, it's living here. At the moment, I'm not here because I don't want to be here 12 months a year. Because I want to travel. I want to see my family and friends.
You can rent it.
You can rent it out, and the commission is about 20-25% a year.
That's
At
great.
the same time, the land value, the appreciation of the land goes up about 20-25% as well.
20%?
20-25
per year?
per year.
That's actually crazy.
Because it's so booming.
Yeah.
That's why all the people are building. That's why Coconut Collective is so big, whatever. So for me, it's an opportunity to live here when I'm here, in my dream villa. 120 square meters with a view. I'll show you the view right now. Look. So this Maui Beach. And then you have Tampa Hills, and you're there within 2-3 minutes. I'm standing on my pod, completely quiet.
That's Maui Beach, huh?
Yeah, and you have like a breeze and everything, and it's the video doesn't do it justice.
Yeah, of course.
If you're there, it's so quiet, and already like 7-8 people have bought in, and there's still a few plots left. But 3 weeks ago, my girlfriend and I were like, we need to do this.
That was 3 weeks ago? And you already made the down payments?
I already set up my company.
Yeah.
When we're doing everything. I'm buying land of my friend. And by the end of next summer, we're hoping to have the villa there.
Okay, great. I wish you good luck with that because I'm going to use you as my shortcut for all of the process.
Yeah, man. No, it's like, if you're actually thinking about this, they're very good friends of mine, and I'm like, this is a good guy. I can get you in, man.
Dude, you say 500,000 for property in Holland. Trust me that you don't want to know about the property prices in Kuwait.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, very bad.
Well, that's the thing. But around here, just think about 80 to 100,000 dream, big, massive villa.
Yeah.
With these views.
Yes.
And that's the thing, because it's a little bit further from Kuta, it's more quiet. This one, we want to have the community. We want to be able to go to the sauna, to go to the beach, whatever, in our own community.
Yeah.
But all the people that are going there right now have the same vision of life.
That's actually also impressive to build a new community where you have same values, right? You have like a nice neighborhood, huh? Yeah, like a nice neighborhood. It's like it's not like moving to a neighborhood that exists. No, let's create the cool neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
That's actually super cool. I might be your neighbor. I will check.
Man, I would love to have you as a neighbor. This will be our Sunday stroll, man.
Inshallah, hopefully.
No, truly, and the guy who oversees this entire thing, he's probably my dearest friend. I've met him last year here in Lombok, and he went from here to here in my life. And I know for a fact I will trust him with my life. And he's overseen this entire thing, so I know it's going to be amazing.
What's his name?
Jordan.
Jordan?
Yeah, Jordan.
I'd love to meet Jordan one day, inshallah.
He's here in 2 weeks.
Oh, inshallah.
He's coming back. He's in England right now with his fiance. So he's coming here. It's a difficult year for them because he's doing all this.
Yeah.
But his fiance is working in England. But his goal is to retire her together here by November. And they're
Not bad.
the plan for us is to be here for 4 or 5 years and then see whatever.
Yeah.
Because we're thinking about having kids in like 4 or 5 years. I'm not sure if I want to raise my kids here. I don't know.
Yeah. We'll see after 4 years, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But for the coming years, it will be a good investment. I can live there. I can rent it out when I'm not there, and in the future I can use it as a holiday property.
Yeah, it's a good. I think it's a very good step. I'm already with my 2 weeks here. I already feeling the vibe everywhere. There is constructions. Yeah,
It's different.
constructions, the value, the properties, all the people here. So
No, I know. Millions in the middle of the desert. Yeah, it's ridiculous, right? Like I really want to show these people. We should go live the moment we're there.
we could. I haven't.
I'm actually almost free today. I just need to go to futsal on 6 o'clock. If you want me to show you the land,
I will.
I skip my work for today, man.
I might go with you actually today.
Or we can do it tomorrow.
What time? What time? You said 6 o'clock. So night time.
No, I need to be back at 6.
Back at 6.
But the rest of the day, I can just work tomorrow. Because I know we're gonna do this. I want to take my time.
Let's check because I was planning to visit someone in the not Senkol, the area next to right after Senkol, and then after that I can go with you. Yeah, for sure.
Senkol, what time?
Senkol, I will go probably like at noon, around noon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Senkol.
Oh, it's
Not very far, maybe 30 minutes drive, and it's gonna be maybe 10 minutes more drive up there next to the airport.
Oh, I hear, yeah, because it's here. It's like a 10-minute drive. It's about here. I'm not sure if you can go from here to Senkol.
We can do it today, maybe. I will message you.
Man,
Yeah.
There's no rush.
Yeah, if not, another time.
Because we were talking about this, and I did all my work yesterday.
Yeah.
I just want to show you so you can feel it, and I want to explain to you what we're gonna do there. Because I would just love to have you as a neighbor, man.
Inshallah, hopefully.
Man, I don't believe in coincidence.
Yeah.
I do believe everything in life is action reaction.
Chat, come and let's become all neighbors here in Colombok.
Everyone who's on the same wavelength as me that really wants to get the best out of life, because that's the most important thing for me. I don't settle for average. I'm always working to be the best version of me. Not with the stress behind it. I try not to force myself. I aspire to be as happy as possible. And the moment I'm standing there, I'm like, this will be an opening.
Your heart felt it, huh?
100%.
Follow your heart, chat.
And then again, if you compare to prices in Holland, it's not comparable.
Yeah.
And it's a good investment anyway. So for me, there's no downside.
Yes, I agree too. It's just opportunity. One of the things I'm doing about traveling is to explore the opportunities out there. And I think I want to design my house. I want to have a house and design it. It's about time.
That's the thing. By next month, we're going to sit down with the architect, and he's someone, and just this guy is a very good architect. And he will make the first designs. You can do all the mood boards and everything. He will design everything. He will oversee everything, and you'll just pay him in total 2,000-3,000 for everything. And he will design every single corner, the shower. But we're just gonna do a few sessions with him, and we can just get our own plan, our own vision, and he will create a plan.
It's gonna be only architectural plan, huh? No structural.
Well, yeah, everything.
Yeah.
So like he's gonna tell me if I need to build on poles, if I need to build like retaining wall.
Okay, so he's gonna do the architectural and structural design, which is great. Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah, I think it's all included.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go into the phase next month, and
make sure he give you the structural.
Yeah, that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
And they already told me like you need to build on poles, like if there's an earthquake.
Chat asking now silly questions. How old are you?
How old do you think I am?
Of course,
That's
the best answer.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Best answer. Chat, how old do you think Ryan is? I think it's not very difficult to judge.
What do you think?
I will let chat first answer. I will let chat first, and I'll go last.
Interesting.
Moya says 27.
Yeah.
Age is an illusion.
I agree. That's truly a thing.
متحمس نشوف إطلالة أرضه.
I love the fact that people are just joining in with the conversation, man. And I would love to have them in the conversation as well.
Make your, why don't you are like, you create valuable content. I would think you should make a YouTube channel or Twitch channel. Why not?
Well, the reason is, I was thinking about doing Instagram and everything, but the more I was on Instagram, the more I felt disconnected from my own life, because everything is about being seen and everything, but you do it in a different way. You do it from love.
Yeah.
People do it from attention. I'm like, I don't want to live my life online. But if I see this, I'm like, you have a community, man. That's so cool.
Yeah, and the live streaming is more laid back.
I like this more than creating content that needs to be good.
Yeah, editing and all of that, headache. Yeah. So you have another, this guy's saying 32.
32, okay.
Mako Ma'ad, more answers. So chat, you have two type of chatters. You have the active chatters.
Yeah.
And you already know them. And you have the lurkers. They are known as the lurkers.
The jokers.
Yeah, the jokers, of course. Yeah. The lurkers they just enjoy the vibes. They don't contribute to the chat. They just like to listen. Yeah. So Moya is 27, Muhammad 32. Yeah. I would say you are 28 or 29. 29.
27.
You are 27.
27. Just turned 27.
Moya.
Yeah. So good. That's a very good guess. It's the first one as well.
Yeah, very good guess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, very good guess.
You got it, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was amazing.
But age is an illusion, because I've always felt even when I was a kid, because I went through different stages, I didn't relate to my friends because I was thinking about different things. They were going out, partying and everything. I was just doing everything to be healthy again. So I was a completely different state of mind, and I think that's why I'm doing my own path right now, even though everyone from back home is still back home.
Wallah, Ryan, conversation with you, I wanted to like carry out it in a certain direction, but I love how it was like very
all over the place.
Very casual, very casual. It's okay,
no, I love doing it.
Yeah. Usually let the conversation flow the way it flows. Yeah, don't force it anyway.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I want to tell too much when I'm talking about health. I can talk for hours.
I agree with you.
I need to make it structured, because otherwise it doesn't.
No, because it's all connected. It's all like this. The food gets with the sleep, and it's all kind of.
I get excited, so I try to explain things from my mind, but I can also understand when it's not your field.
Yeah.
Be more separate a little bit.
Yeah, that's good for you, because is it the first time for you to soak audience, huh?
Yeah. Sure. Like, I normally have a conversation one-on-one directed on the person and not in general. Yeah. So I know exactly what to focus on somebody.
That will help you. Like, if you start a Twitch channel, you will learn how to
speak
to an audience from different levels of understanding and different backgrounds, and which is actually a good thing.
No, I love this. I love this. This is a good time.
Next time, start the channel, see how it works, because you can.
That's the thing. Yeah. I used to stutter as a kid. So until I was like 18, I was like, I couldn't talk. So being in front of a group doing a presentation was my worst nightmare. So talking in camera is also the same thing. I kind of grew as a person. I became more relaxed, so I could. My way of speaking is more relaxed and not with stutters the entire time. Yeah. So these kind of things used to be my biggest enemy, but I really enjoyed this, man.
Habibi Ryan, I think chat enjoyed it too. Man. I think chat enjoyed it. Now 18. 18 viewers now. 2.5 hours. That's usually that's more than usually my camera actually would turn off after 1 hour and a half.
Oh really?
But good thing I got my power bank here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, just in case.
Good camera, good setup.
Thanks. The GoPro is not too bad, and this one helps because that way I have more control. And I can actually add here another camera, so you can have a 2-camera setup with this. Also, you have control over the audio, and you can change the scenes.
Yeah.
So basically, you can cover any live event with this thing. If you have like a football match or anything, and you have two cameras, you can switch between.
Yeah.
Between the scenes.
I love that, man.
Yeah.
I love that.
If you need any help with kind of setting up for
Yeah,
a
man.
live stream, let me know. I also brought my
I'll
camera.
get you a beautiful house
Huh?
in the mountains.
Yeah.
And you will get me the streaming setup. Huh?
Inshallah.
It's a good deal.
Inshallah. Vakatan suits you. What's a vakatan?
I don't know. Fuck it.
هل هو سوى محتوى من قبل؟ أحس إني شايفه من قبل. He says, did you make content before? Because they feel like they've seen you before.
Oh no, never.
Never.
No.
Do you think,
no,
chat?
Because I live quite reserved. I don't use my Instagram, whatever.
Chat, do you think Ryan should have Instagram or YouTube or Twitch? Of course, Twitch is gonna say Twitch.
Yeah.
Oh, vacation
Oh,
time.
vacation time.
It's a vakatan.
Oh yeah.
I'm so old.
Oh no, it's the same for me. I don't even know this one. Suits you. I appreciate that, man. Oh, it's about you.
Avec me. Are you tanned now?
Slightly, yeah. Because as a normal guy, I'm like this.
Yeah.
So it's a bit more, yeah.
Not bad. Do you wear a lot of sunscreen?
I don't use sunscreen.
Oh, you don't use sunscreen?
Oh, we can go into that, man.
Oh, sunscreen is an
If
illusion.
talking about conspiracies,
Yeah.
it's one of the biggest growing markets. If you look at cancer rates and everything, it does
no.
Man,
So people
man.
use it thinking that this helps them protect them from cancer, and actually it does cancer to them. Oh my God.
You can go into it. If you look at the cancer rates, if the sun would cause cancer, like burning is different, but if the sun would cause cancer, how come the cancer rates with people who work outdoors are way lower than people working indoors?
Interesting.
It's because the sun is not the problem, it's our exposure to the sun. If you never go into the sun and you go on holiday to Aruba and you're like burning because you never see the sun, like when you're from Holland, then your body's not adapted. The sun creates so much healthy frequencies for your entire system. When you use sunscreen, you're only blocking UVB. UVA will still go through your skin. So your cells are still burning, cooking on the inside, even though you're not getting burned. Burning is just your body telling me it's too much. So just listen to your body.
Yeah.
When it's saying you're burning,
Just go to the shade, huh?
go to the shade. But now I've been here for 8 weeks. I can just be out in the open the entire day without burning.
Yeah.
The first week I would get burned.
Yeah.
It's just your body communicating.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I want to say. Your body is always communicating. You can see your issues with your health as problems, but try to see it as your body communicating with you. Because the moment you see it that way, your body cannot talk to you. If you have stomach problems, like if you have a rash on your skin, it's your body saying that something from the inside is not a balance. It's their way of saying to you, I need help. It's a different way of seeing like, oh no, I have a problem. No, it's your body communicating. So it's always trying to tell you something, and if you're eager to listen, you can heal yourself. But if you're pushing it away, you won't heal it.
Listen to your body's chat.
That's it.
Yeah.
And see it as your friend, who is always trying to make the best out of it. Because your body is always trying every single second, even if you treat it badly. Every single second it will work for you to make you the most healthy and incredible human you can be.
Chat, what is your body telling you right now?
You need to sleep.
Yeah, of
You
course.
need to sleep in the middle of the night.
Chat is always want to sleep. Now, actually, we're 5 hours in Kuwait, 5 hours behind in Kuwait and Saudi Arabia. So 10 o'clock, 5 hours. It's 5 a.m. now, and they're still up, guys.
Yeah, 5 a.m.
Yeah.
You could get up, and that's okay. But
Order pizza, chat. They want to
another
order
5 o'clock, man. Doesn't be straight away from the captive slaves. Yeah, exactly, man. That's why I'm here.
Alhamdulillah.
That's why
Ryan,
I'm here, man.
Ryan, it's a pleasure. I hope.
Yeah, it was really a pleasure, man. Thank you for having me, man.
Nice meeting you,
You're
and
really
thanks
great
for
guy.
giving me the opportunity to chat with you.
Well,
There are so
thank
many
you.
things we could have talked about, but inshallah, I'll be staying more longer in Kuta, and
Love it,
and we'll
I'll
have.
show you around because
Yeah.
I've been here in total for like 8-9 months. It's a lovely place, man.
8-9 months. If
And
you
thank
have
you for introducing me to your audience, man.
no worries, chat. If you have any questions for Ryan,
We'll
You have
One-
Instagram account. Shout out.
I don't use it, man.
Oh, no.
Like yeah,
Insta?
it's Ryan Groen, but it's I don't.
No, that's okay. خلاص.
But that's the thing. I have it.
It's a personal thing. It's not a like.
No, I used it for work,
Yeah.
but then I felt like I don't want to post it. But if I have a good community, it's different.
Yeah.
So no, I can actually give my Instagram. Can you type it in the chat?
Yeah, I can. Shout out to Ryan.
But I don't use it anymore. It's like Dutch, English focused.
Ryan.
So I used to post a little bit about work and everything, but it's different.
There are some content, huh? Ryan, Ryan.
Groen, so groen means green.
Double N.
Yeah, it's Middle Eastern groen. Like the people don't use
Yeah,
it.
the or
Groen.
Yeah, groen. Green. Ryan Green. هذا الانستغرام ماله.
Exactly.
Yeah. If you have more questions and interested in this topic, I think people can. You don't mind people messaging you, huh, with the questions?
Like I said, I'm an open book. I love to help people. The reason why I do what I do is because I want to help people, and I really, if people have problems,
Yeah.
nothing creates more happiness in me than to help other people. So,
Chat. I hope you enjoyed this stream, this special stream with my guest here, Ryan. They want me to have more meetings, interactions with
I love
people.
this, man. So let's do once again.
Inshallah. Next time, chat.
Yeah, next time. All
Yeah,
right.
I'll leave you guys for today. Hope you have a good night or a good day. It's a weekend for them now.
Yeah.
Stay safe. Listen to your bodies and drink water and go for a walk and هاتي. Take care, chat. Salam alaikum. Fama Allah.
Thank you.